believe that how I feel is largely how I think. I believe how I look is what I eat and drink. I believe in Crystal Light, 'cause I believe in me.
New Crystal Light Drink Mix is sweetened a whole new way. There's no sugar, no saccharin, and no saccharin aftertaste. All these natural flavors taste so terrific.
It's hard to believe there's only 4 calories to a glass.
I believe in Crystal Light, 'cause I believe in me. Wake up your day, there's a great new tank coming your way.
Wake up your day the astronaut way.
Wake up to the great new taste of Tang.
New Tang breakfast beverage crystals, now improved with a fresher orange taste, plus a full day's vitamin C. No wonder New Tang was selected for the space shuttle.
Wake up your day in fresh new way to the great new taste of Tang.
Improved with fresher orange taste.
Steven Spielberg presents Gremlins, the one movie you just can't see enough of. So if you're looking for action, take a ride on the wild side. Gremlins, directed by Joe Dante. Now in a theater near you. Rated PG. Now playing. Check newspapers for a theater near you.
I'm John Palmer. Tomorrow on NBC Nightly News, the world's population growth seems out of control. One country uses baby killing and forced abortion to reduce its numbers, while the Reagan administration tries to sell free enterprise as a system that reduces the birth rate. A report tomorrow on NBC Nightly News.
Friday, it's Don Knotts and Tim Conway in a howling whodunit.
My gosh.
They'll keep you guessing and leave you laughing. They're the Private Eyes. Friday.
Recently, an independent research firm asked people nationwide to compare leading diet soft drinks on taste. To some, the results may come as a bit of a surprise. Tab didn't win. Diet Pepsi didn't win. Even Diet Coke didn't win. Which diet soft drink was preferred over any of those? Diet 7-Up. It may be the best tasting diet soft drink ever.
Now stay tuned for the facts of life. Is Blair getting married? Then it's a half-hour comedy with the wildest servants you've ever seen. In a pinch, they're at your service. Later, will a reign of terror rip apart St. Elsewhere? Tomorrow night on Gimme a Break, Joy runs away from home, but nothing will stop Nell from bringing him back. Then on Family Ties, when Mom gets the perfect job, will she be less than perfect?
Sunday, what happens when a coach tells his wife he can be the mommy better than she can? The results are splattering in...
Wait till your mother gets home.
An ABC News Brief, brought to you by Arid Baby Fresh. Now from New York, Peter Jennings.
Good evening. Far away from Los Angeles today, there was ample evidence how serious a threat terrorism remains. In Tehran, those 3 men who hijacked an Air France jet released their hostages, but then proceeded to blow out the cockpit of the Boeing 737. Then the hijackers surrendered. Late this evening in Paris, a large explosion virtually destroyed the offices of the European Space Agency. At least 6 people were hurt, and that may have been the work of anarchists. And in El Salvador, leftist guerrillas have taken over a bank. They are reported to be holding more than 100 people hostage. Now this.
Only Arid has this baby fresh scent.
Tough on wetness and odor.
But baby fresh on you.
Arid Baby Fresh Spray, Roll-On Solid, and Baby Fresh Cream.
And Bert Lance has resigned as Walter Mondale's campaign chairman. No reason was given. That's News Brief. Tomorrow's news on World News Tonight.
Exciting NFL preseason action. On August 16th, the Steelers collide with the Cowboys. And on the 25th, it's the Redskins and the Saints. The NFL is back on ABC.
America is working out for the '84 Olympics. Over 100 companies, thousands of employees, working together to make sure these Olympics are paid for almost entirely by private business, not by your tax dollars. While American workers won't be performing in the Olympics this summer, you'll feel their spirit. First Interstate Bank, official sponsor of the 1984 Olympics.
Keep smiling. The Flash is almost ready.
Smile though your mouth is aching. Smile though your face is breaking.
For all those frozen smiles waiting for flashes to recharge, Olympus brings you the Quick Flash, the only 35mm autofocus camera that flashes every 1.5 seconds. So when those great pictures happen, you're ready. The Olympus Quick Flash, the Auto Load, Auto Advance, Auto Rewind, Autofocus camera from Olympus.
You're not just another face.
Sally won't wave anymore.
Hook in there. If you get that to me, I can fix it. Get that to me. My little granddaughter had the same problem just last week. Now look, all you have to do is turn your arm, see? Al, need some help there?
Maybe it's the way we look after the little things that makes the friendly skies so big.
Don't worry, we'll have her flapping in no time.
You're not just flying, you're flying the friendly skies.
330 with Steve Edwards premieres Monday, August 6th.
The games of the 23rd Olympiad. Brought to you by Kmart. From quality merchandise to low prices, we've got it and we've got it good. General Motors. Extra time, extra effort, and attention to every detail. GM is committed to excellence. General Electric. At GE, we bring good things to life. And Miller High Life, the exclusive sponsor of the Olympic Training Centers. Welcome to Miller Time.
Welcome! Working a charter, your days belong to somebody else, but your nights are all yours.
To Miller Time!
Now comes your time with the best beer you can find, Miller High Life.
Bring your thirsty self right here. You've got the time, we've got the beer for what you have in mind. Welcome to Miller Time.
Smile.
Beatrice.
So special.
Family time. Friendly day.
Beatrice.
All of the times we've spent with you, we're Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Tomorrow we're gonna be there too. We're Beatrice. We're Beatrice.
Yeah, Beatrice.
You've known us all along.
Beatrice, you've known us all along.
Want to build a super day? Then start with the one great taste that makes a super bowl of cereal. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Just think of crispy golden flakes.
Delicious, crunchy flakes of corn.
So pure and simple, just can't wait.
Low in sugar, loaded with vitamins and iron.
So good for you, don't hesitate.
For a super bowl of our most nutritious corn flakes ever.
What a super bowl. Have yourself a super bowl. Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Super taste, super good. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
No matter what you're doing, there's a feeling you get when you're doing it right. I get that feeling sawing a piece of fine wood with a Stanley Crosscut, or cutting a mortise with a Stanley Chisel. It's a feeling of confidence, because I know Stanley Tools and Hardware help me do the job right. I like that feeling, doing the job and doing it right.
Stanley, we want to help you do things right.
Look for special values on these and other Stanley tools at participating retailers now.
Nissan 300ZX. Turbo. Looks fast. The Nissan 300ZX gives major motion, even standing still.
What's that for? Speeding. Oh.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
At your Datsun dealer.
Welcome! You've turned the city over to the next shift. The rest of the night is yours.
To Miller Time.
Now comes your time with the best beer you can find, Miller High Life.
Bring your thirsty self right here. You've got the time, we've got the beer for what you have in mind. Welcome to Miller Time.
Sometimes when I'm blue, I
stop a while and think of you. With your buttonfly Levi's 501 jeans, how good it seems. Your jeans shrink to you, and it makes me smile to think what you do. In your personal fit, Levi's buttonfly 501 blues.
To you, it's a major office complex. To us at Johnson Controls, it's keeping 68,000 people warm or cool. To you, it's a small office building. To us, it's an updated energy management and maintenance program that pays for itself. To you, it's the Superdome. To us, it's handling one of the biggest computerized lighting jobs ever. We're at work in over 500 cities around the world, creating a better climate for business. Give us a call.
Are you sure about what we're doing?
Why, you cool and all?
No, just wondering why we're doing it.
For the fun of it.
I guess we could do worse than write for the most popular and exciting magazine in the world, huh?
Hey, pass the soy sauce and write, will you?
David Burney and Morgan Brittany. They're with you on the pages of Glitter this fall.
We're with you on ABC, with you.
The world's greatest athletic shoes compete in this arena every day. The biggest names and the biggest selection anywhere.
No name's bigger at Foot Locker than Nike. It's a wall-to-wall lineup of shoes and sportswear specifically designed for every sport. Windsuits, warm-ups, coordinated lightweight running gear. Nike covers every game from the ground up.
Nike, a top competitor in the Foot Locker arena. A big part of the action at America's most complete athletic footwear store.
This KAPC TV News Brief is brought to you by Coors Beer.
I'm Tawny Schneider. A man arrested for following a bus carrying some Olympic athletes with homemade explosives in his car has been arraigned in a Los Angeles court. In the meantime, police raided a house in Northridge today. They found bombs and a number of handguns and rifles. The occupant was arrested. Authorities won't say if the incidents are related. Now this.
Now for the shot put competition.
Coors to you, Los Angeles. You deserve it.
The best of the Rockies is yours.
U.S. swimmers take home the gold while American gymnasts tried to make lightning strike twice in the same place. Those stories, plus a look at Olympic ticket scalping, tonight at 11. We'll see you then.
Love L.A. Style, tonight at 9.
Skill, pride, know-how. To be the best, to build the best. At General Motors, it takes continuous training. Get the best people from the line. Give them the best tools, robots, computers. Teach them the new technology. They pass every test, so our new cars will pass yours. Nobody sweats the details like GM.
Anyone can say their orange juice tastes like it's fresh squeezed. A new Minute Maid with more pulp has proof. It has so many juicy pieces of pulp in it. It tastes like you squeezed it yourself. And it looks it, too.
Try new Minute Maid orange juice with more pulp. Nobody squeezes juice the way we do.
There are basically two kinds of vitamin formulas, high-potency B-complex and multivitamin. Spartus, America's fitness vitamin, combines the strength of a high-potency B-complex with the broad range of a multivitamin to help replace essential nutrients you use when you exercise. Asking more of your body, ask more of your vitamin. Support your diet with Spartus, the strength of B-complex, the broad coverage of a multivitamin, all in one. Spartus, America's fitness vitamin.
At ARCO, Atlantic Richfield, we believe responsibility is necessary to achieve excellence, and that excellence leads to success. So to reduce pollution in Santa Barbara, California, ARCO capped a crack in the ocean floor, preventing natural gas and oil from contaminating the ocean and air. Responsibility. It's something we all benefit from. ARCO, we put our energy into excellence, and this year we're also putting it into the Los Angeles Olympics.
When AT&T wrote the book on quality control, a lot of people read it. In fact...
Hey, Mom! When you come home from Kmart, you can feel very good about what you bought.
Because along with the best brand names and the low Kmart price, you have the assurance that if anything you buy at Kmart isn't right for any reason, we'll do our best to make you happy.
This thing doesn't catch good.
Well, let's find one that does.
Kmart. Satisfaction always.
Kmart, we've got it, and we've got it good.
This is the new Apple IIc. This is a computer they call Junior. You might think they're similar, but this one can only run this many programs, while the Apple IIc can run this many. The Apple comes with its disk drive built in, so it's much smaller. Even the price is small. Now, which one would you rather take home? The new Apple IIc.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
I hate her.
Yeah, but do you think she's happy?
With those looks? Probably not.
It's worse than I thought.
Hey, what's that she's drinking?
Looks like Diet Sprite.
Do you think she knows it's the only lemon lime soft drink that's sugar-free and has the great taste of lemon?
Well, that would mean she has brains, too.
Oh, I don't want to think about it.
It's only Diet Sprite for you.
It isn't easy keeping in shape, but Don Gwaltney isn't doing this just for his health. He's doing it for money. The money he's saving on his life insurance with an Allstate Shape Up and Save discount. We figure if you're in better shape, you deserve a better rate on your insurance. So if you keep yourself in shape, you could save up to 35% on Allstate life insurance.
Shape up and save.
It pays to talk to an Allstate agent.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
It's a good time for a great Big Mac. Big Mac. A good time for crisp hot fries. Hot fries. It's a good time for that great taste. McDonald's. You know it's gonna open your eyes. All beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, golden brown fries all together for me. It's a good time for the great days of McDonald's. It's a good time for the great days of McDonald's.
When Lotus introduced 123 software, it became the talk of the business world. And 123 quickly took its rightful place at the top of the PC software sales charts. But people said,
Lotus, what are you doing for an encore?
Lotus announces Symphony. 123 and new Symphony software from Lotus. One great idea after another.
This bud's for everyone who's got what it takes to make his own breaks.
Are we on? This is Paul Martinez reporting to you from the International Airport.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
From the International Airport, this is Paul Martinez reporting.
Thank you, Paul, and welcome to the news team.
All you do. To Paul Martinez, my son.
Go for more at Sears.
More bright back-to-school savings, like these knit shirts, now 1/2 off. Dragon Emblem tops for little ones. And older boys who are moving on, all half price. Top off your girls in Silver Unicorn solids for half price. Men's stripes and solids are also half price. Save $5 on Junior Oxford cloth shirts. For back-to-school savings, Sears tops are tops.
There's more for your life.
Now through Saturday.
At Sears. Let's taste.
Thousands wanted a diet soft drink that's refreshing but not too sweet. Here's new Tab.
Let's taste.
We're putting diet soft drinks to the test. Why taste the same as all the rest? Now here's your invitation to try a crisp, refreshing new Tab.
Let's taste. New Tab. New taste. New Tab. It's crisp. New Tab. Let's taste.
Every crime starts in the mind, in the heart. I'm a police psychiatrist. My specialty, criminal behavior. Sometimes the difference between life and death isn't a gun or a knife, but compassion, understanding. Sometimes that's the only thing that can stop the trigger finger.
Lindsay Wagner. She's with you as Jessie this fall.
We're with you on ABC with you.
Vons is helping fill the LA 1984 Olympic shopping list. And Vons can help fill your list with great weekly specials like Foster Farms whole frying chicken, 59 cents a pound. Thompson seedless grapes, 39 cents a pound. Jersey-made Olympic flavor ice cream, half gallon, $2.99. Plus, look for Vons color insert in this week's paper with money-saving double coupons. So do what the LA 84 Olympic Committee did. Bring your shopping list to Vons.
You know, we'd have lost the herd if it weren't for Nissan. That hunk of 4x4 muscle come out of nowhere and blew right by them steers.
Nissan, most standard power in the class.
Cut them off quicker than a quarter horse.
Tough, independent front suspension and the tightest turning circle of any 4x4.
Probably never seen nothing like that again.
Right now, make your best deal. Special dealer incentives from Nissan help you save big money at your Datsun dealer.
Do you have a song to share? Let the music inside you fill the air.
Picture life's lyrical moments on Kodacolor VR 200, a color print film so versatile it can even perform in shifting light or with sudden moves.
Just reach deep within you and let your spirits fly, and you'll shine as time goes by.
Kodak, because time goes by.
330 with Steve Edwards premieres Monday, August 6th.
There's no time for hunger in my day. You know, there's a million different things I have to do, and in the afternoon, all of a sudden I stop and say I'm hungry.
Satisfies you.
The combination of things that are in a Snickers bar really makes it complete, and it satisfies your hunger.
Packed with fresh peanuts, peanut butter nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate.
Satisfies you.
Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
And Snickers tied me over till dinner.
Official snack food of the 1984 Olympic Games.
You know, something amazing has been happening to us nerds. And it wasn't always like this.
I'm not kidding.
Obviously. You know, lately, it's really great being a nerd.
Are all nerds as good as you?
Revenge of the Nerds.
Our time has come.
Whoa! Rated R.
Check newspapers for a theater near you.
We've got what it takes. We've got what it takes to make it easy.
We just finished picking with Steve Martin.
To make it good. There's nothing you can't do when you know your true value. We've got what it takes, true value.
The more you have to do, the more you really need True Value hardware stores and home centers.
We've got what it takes, true value.
The games of the 23rd Olympiad. Brought to you by McDonald's, sponsors of amateur sports from the volleyball.
People think I always take the train because I'm afraid of flying. Me, afraid? Nah. I take the train because it's the best way to enjoy light beer from Miller. Rolling through the Rockies and all across the Midwest, nice, that's filling. And it tastes great coast to coast. That's why I take the train, not because I'm scared of anything. Hey, what happened to the
Light beer from Miller. Everything you've always wanted in a beer, and less.
Maybe I am a little afraid of the dark.
I loved it.
It's going to be a huge hit.
Finally, something the whole family can enjoy.
Everyone's talking about crab legs, too, at Red Lobster. Order any entree, and for only $3 you get crab legs, too. 1/2 pound of irresistible snow crab legs. Crab legs, too. It's everything it's cracked up to be.
And the critics love it.
Crab legs, too, at a Red Lobster near you.
What she got and got a lot of, lots of hair from Prell. Lots of fullness, lots of thickness, lots of hair from Prell. Goodbye limp, goodbye flat, got lots of this and lots of that. Got lots of hair from Prell.
A little Prell leaves you looking like you got lots of rich, lots of thick, lots of full.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Get the hair that's got a lighter. Get lots of hair from Prell.
This is today's Chevrolet.
Hard working.
And who knows more about hard work than a farmer?
We know trucks, too, because farmers buy more trucks than people in any other kind of business. And we own more Chevys than any other make. Farmers ask a lot of their trucks every day. And when it comes to tough trucks, like this 3/4-ton 4x4, farmers pick Chevys. Hard-working trucks.
Tough. That's today's Chevy truck.
Cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, hold tight a little longer, be close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness smells right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red. Go for more at Sears.
Go for the precision of our microwave oven with AccuWave for even cooking, $279.99. The power of our PowerMate vacuum, just $139.99, save $110. Our Kenmore washer for $299.99, dryer $249.99, or the performance of this 19-inch color TV with remote control, $399.99. Go for more at the August home sale.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Gary, my dorsal fin fell off.
Okay, lunch, everybody.
What do you feel like?
Fish.
One fillet of fish. And you?
Fish.
Fish. You?
Fish. Me too.
Fillet of fish.
Fish.
And a Coke.
And a Coke.
It's a good time for filet of fish, made McDonald's way.
27 fillet of fish?
Caught up in the right mood, I guess.
What a great tasting fish filet. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Welcome to Miller time.
At Miller High Life, time is everything. Beer drinkers come to us because we've been brewing in extra quality for the last 129 years. That's a lot of our time. But it's the reason you spend your time with us when you want the best beer you can find. Miller High Life.
Welcome to Miller time.
No matter what unexpected problems should arise, Transamerica Property, Casualty, and Life Insurance can be there to protect you.
Hey, you big ape! Who's gonna pay for this mess?
Transamerica. Insurance, finance, manufacturing, transportation, innovation. The power of the pyramid is working for you.
Hey, where's the 7-Up?
Didn't they teach you anything in college?
What do you mean?
Come on, Sprite tastes better than 7-Up.
Sprite?
Yeah, they even proved it in a taste test.
That's the one test I missed.
More people chose Sprite. It's the only caffeine-free soft drink with lime in. So?
Not bad, kid.
Hey, I could show you a few more things, too.
It's only Sprite. It's only Sprite for you.
Watch carefully. It's the new Canon MC, the mini compact made by Canon. MC, mighty convenient. MC, magnificently clear autofocus shots. MC, marvelously carefree from auto load to auto flash. The new MC, the mini compact made by Canon.
Night is young and the fever is high. Got room to move, nothing but time. My Levi's coins sparkle and shine. On a night turn, right turn, Levi's corduroy day. On a night turn, right turn, Levi's corduroy day.
We are Champion. We make paper, packaging,
and building products. We also try to make life more interesting in towns near our mills. For instance, we help the people of Montana see award-winning Broadway shows by underwriting the touring Montana Repertory Company.
Let me hear you speak!
Why? Because the 2,500 champion people in Montana take pride in knowing we care about their communities. Champion, planting seeds for the future.
Yep, 1932. Never been so excited. The Olympics were in Los Angeles. Well, sir, my dad and I flew there in a big United Airlines plane. At least we thought it was big then. They served coffee out of a silver urn. I got a big glass of Bosco. What a time we had. Cheering for Babe Didrikson. And Eddie Tolan winning the 100. I was yelling my head off. So I figured I'd take my grandson to L.A. in '84 in the same style. Bigger United plane, but same nice people.
How about something to celebrate?
Guy and chocolate milk?
Sounds pretty good to me, too.
United has gotten bigger since we flew to the games in '32, but we're still flying on the same belief.
Grandpa, look.
Making friends and keeping them.
I think we've come to the right place.
You're not just flying, you're flying the friendly sky.
Official airline of the 1984 Olympics.
Nissan trucks are the 1984 King Cab. Extra room in a compact truck is a Nissan innovation. 9 cubic feet of lockable space behind the seats.
Sometimes it hauls my work, and sometimes it hauls my workers.
The one and only King Cab, a tough Nissan original. Right now, make your best deal. Special dealer incentives from Nissan help you save big money at your Datsun dealer.
That was a great game. Hey, what do you say we grab...
Dad, we ain't that loud to eat.
Hey, I've got it. How about some...
Again? How about something different this time?
How about,
Pizza Hut! Pan Pizza! All right!
Pan Pizza at Pizza Hut. When you're looking for specialized cheese. Lots of tasty toppings.
How about next week we...
Pan Pizza!
At your hometown Pizza Hut.
Come on, I'll race you back. You gotta be kidding. For Michelob Light? Catch you later.
Michelob Light for the winner.
But a couple of guys really go at it like this for a beer? Well, it is Michelob Light. The rich, smooth taste you can compare to any beer you like.
Michelob Light for the winner.
Too bad you missed that light back there.
Yeah, but I made this one.
Michelob Light.
Do you want to buy a phone? It's cheaper than AT&T.
You won't get anything this cheap from AT&T.
Cheap?
Today, everyone is saying their phones are cheaper than AT&T. To which we say, you get what you pay for. With AT&T phones, you get AT&T quality, reliability, and value. AT&T. For 108 years, we've set the standards. See the AT&T phones at thousands of leading retail stores.
I'm Peter Jennings for ABC's World News Tonight. Tomorrow we will look at a controversial way that one state is dealing with drunk drivers. First offenders get locked up, no exceptions. Is there a lesson here for other states?
We're with you. And Mervin's today.
I know Mervin's carries the things I like, so when I want a comfortable pair of pants, like Levi Sport Timers, I know where to find them.
I told you Mervin's would have them. Aren't these Levi Sport Timer pants comfortable? And look, they're on sale for $15.99. So how many are you going to buy?
One.
One? One in every color.
When a store has the things you like at prices you like, that's value at Mervin's today.
You're not just another face along the way to another place.
Where are you headed today, Private Zaleski? Home. Home. It's one of our most popular destinations.
You're the pride of United's friendly skies.
Thanks, sir.
So before you go, my friend, we want you to know, my friend, you're not just flying, you're flying the friendly skies.
You must have been starving.
We've run a great mess hall here.
Flying high across the land.
Don't worry, son.
yours will grow back.
We're giving you everything we can, and we've got more to give along the way.
Private Zaleski.
Yes, sir.
You're home.
You're not just flying. I'm home. You're flying the friendly skies.
330 with Steve Edwards premieres Monday, August 6th.
The games of the 23rd Olympiad. Brought to you by M&M's Chocolate Candies, official snack food of the 1984 Summer Olympics. Champion International Corporation. And Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade is Thirst Aid for that deep down body thirst.
The final basket. Match point. The last lap. Right now, your body's thirsty for more than water. It needs Thirst Aid. Gatorade.
Gatorade is Thirst Aid for that deep down body thirst.
When you exercise, you lose more than water. You lose potassium, minerals, fluids. Gatorade puts it all back fast. It's no ordinary thirst quencher. It's Thirst Aid.
Gatorade is Thirst Aid for that deep down body thirst.
The most earth-shattering dig-dug.
Super System.
The most realistic joust.
Super System.
Pole position at its hair-raising best.
Super System.
Only on the Atari 5200 Super System. Now at its lowest price ever. Real sports baseball. You're out. 2,600 games. The adapter plays them all. The Atari 5200 Super System and all the exciting new games now at a new low price.
Super System.
Looks like you're shaping up.
You bet.
There is one place you're a little out of shape. Overweight. Fat.
Fat? Where?
Your car insurance.
Car insurance?
Allstate update, car insurance review.
See if Allstate can trim some fat from your insurance costs. Bring in your policy and compare. We'll do everything we can to save you money.
Shape up and save.
Nice looking insurance, fella.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
A new kind of small car is here. The new Sprint from Chevrolet. It utilizes a 3-cylinder overhead cam engine that loves to run to give you the best gas mileage of any car in America. And Sprint gives you all this at a sticker price that makes it one of the easiest cars to get into. Sprint, a new kind of small car from Chevrolet. It loves to run.
Just for the roll of it. Diet Coke. Just for the look of it. Just for the kick of it. The real cola taste of it. Diet Coke. Just for the joy of it. Just for the just for the love of it. Just for the one of it. From Coca-Cola. Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
When the Los Angeles airport wanted automated energy management and fire alarm systems, Johnson Controls did it. When St. John's Hospital, Gloria Marshalls, and Nichols State University wanted to control their heating and cooling maintenance costs, Johnson Controls did it. You know how they all paid for it? Out of energy savings. We're at work in over 500 cities around the world, creating a better climate for business. Give us a call.
McDonald's is a place for our favorite taste when we're working up an appetite. I like it. The choices on the menu have a good thing going in every bite. Stop by McDonald's any time of the day. It tastes so good, you're gonna say, ooh, I like it, I like it. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Well, here you are, at last. How high can you go? How far, how fast?
Capture the glory on Kodacolor VR films, Kodak's most dazzling color print films ever.
Like a brilliant shooting star, reaching for the sky. How you'll shine
official film of the U.S. track and field team.
Okay, everybody. What do you say we make it Michelob Light for the winners?
Catch you later.
Michelob Light for the winners.
Yeah, it's a whole new game when you're playing for Michelob Light, the rich, smooth taste you can compare to any beer you like.
Michelob Light for the winners. Michelob Light.
Shrink to fit and a button fly too. Levi's 501 Blues. Shrink your own very personal pair. A little loose here and a little tight there. We're so blue. We got the blue. So blue. The 501 Blues. We're so blue. Levi's 501 Blues.
The acting world mourns Richard Burton. The story at 11:30.
If you can't take strong laxatives, come and discover Extra Gentle X-Lax, a mild-acting laxative plus the softener doctors recommend, both in one little pill. It's like giving nature just a gentle nudge. Extra Gentle X-Lax.
There. This should impress my girl, Darlene.
Butter.
Oh, no.
Butter.
Here, parquet margarine.
Butter.
Hold it. My tuna surprise, bologna roll-ups, candles, flowers, parquet.
Butter.
Oh, she's here.
Butter.
All right, I'll taste you. Hey, you're really light. Creamy. You're butter.
Parquet.
Oh. Let me do the talking.
Taste Parquet margarine. The flavor says...
Butter.
Fantastic. Look how fast Fantastic cuts through this greasy dirt. As easy as that.
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
Fantastic cuts through tough dirt so fast. For most jobs, you can't clean any easier. It's so easy. It's just fantastic.
It's so easy.
Yahoo! New Hamburger Helper Chili Tomato Western Style with a new livelier flavor.
Hamburger Helper.
More seasoning.
Helper Hamburger.
More spices.
Helper, make a great meal.
Now the flavor of Hamburger Helper Chili Tomatoes livelier with chili, onion, pepper, and spices. Turns your plain hamburger into an even livelier meal.
Uh-huh.
Hamburger Helper, Helper Hamburger Helper.
Livelier chili tomato.
Make a great meal.
Yahoo!
Where are the boys?
They're playing ball, Grandpa.
In this heat? When I was a boy, I'd find some shade and share some lemonade with a pretty girl. Ah, the good old-fashioned taste of country time.
Grandpa, how did you find the pretty girls?
I just knew where to look.
Country Time drink mix, and now new sugar-free Country Time.
Tastes like that good old-fashioned lemonade. Some picnic. Even my chips are flat.
How about Ruffles potato chips?
Ruffles have that extra something more taste. That's what it is. Ruffles have that extra something more taste. Reach after reach.
Those famous ridges, they're like flavor curves that give Ruffles brand potato chips extra taste.
These taste better.
Ruffles are ridges above the rest.
When I was young, I fell in love with flowers. So I got a job in a flower shop. I wasn't making much money. That's when I started using Suave. When I was finally able to buy a shop of my own, I tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners. You know what? They weren't any better than Suave.
Thank you.
I sell the prettiest flowers in town, and I could spend a fortune on my hair, but I don't. Suave just makes me look as if I do.
Look for Suave's new styling mousse, too, because when it's from Suave, it'll make you look like you spent a fortune on your hair.
Hey, baby, fresh baby, only you can choose. All the other babies want to be in your baby's shoes. Regular or unscented, a baby fresh dream. Only you got two choices to get tender, love, and clean. A thicker wipe, ooh, a bigger wipe, too. Baby fresh babies, here's some baby fresh news. Regular or unscented, baby, you can choose.
We asked the Rockesees if they thought their denture cleanser could clean cherry stain.
I believe it could.
What about a stain of cherry and coffee?
Maybe.
Or a triple stain of cherry, coffee, and tobacco?
I don't think it would clean it.
Then watch Extra Strength Efferdent's powerful Blue Action formula work on a triple stain of cherry, coffee, and tobacco.
The stain is gone. It cleaned in between.
We are going to switch to Efferdent.
When Mom sees this dirty rug, we're dead.
Use this.
Woolite self-cleaning rug cleaner? Who's got time?
Woolite's fast and easy. Cleans real quick with no scrubbing.
Woolite self-cleaning rug cleaner.
But it's gotta be fast and easy.
All I get is 8 minutes in the Gentle Wash cycle to get clothes clean. That's why I use Woolite Gentle Cycle brand powder. It's specially made to dissolve fast, clean fast. Woolite Gentle Cycle powder, when every second of cleaning counts. Team up, America. We're counting on you. Team up, America. So please see us through. We counted on you before. Help us do it in 84. Team up.
More than 12,000 athletes came here last year in pursuit of the Olympic dream. Thanks to your U.S. Olympic Committee, thousands more will have a chance to make the 84 Olympic teams. But they can only do their part if you do yours now.
We counted on you before. Help us do it in 84. Team up.
Send $20 and get this beautiful limited edition of Olympic Glory.
And a free issue of our magazine.
Send $20
or more
to Olympic Glory, Colorado Springs, 80950.
That's Olympic Glory, Colorado Springs, 80950.
Team up.
WTVK TV 26, Knoxville.
This is the NBC Television Network.
His game is make-believe. Their game is murder, spying, and sabotage.
This is starting to get good.
What?
Just like Cloak and Dagger.
Now any move could be his last.
Trying to kill us.
Come on, this is Cloak and Dagger. For real, it's what you always wanted.
Cloak and Dagger, rated PG. Starts Friday at select theaters. Check newspapers for locations.
If I were the big sister, I'd haunt the phone. Oh, Alan, I love you so. Then I'll be you. Bedtime. Brush with Colgate, Shorty. I love Colgate. Tastes like mint. And Colgate helps fight cavities. With MFP fluoride. Uh-huh. The maximum fluoride protection a toothpaste can give. And fabulous taste. Hello? Alan who? Give me that. Alan?
Colgate Regular and Winter Fresh Gel. 2 great tastes, maximum fluoride protection.
Introducing the only Lemon Freshen detergent for a clean that breaks the static barrier. Introducing New Fab with full-strength fabric softener.
Full-strength fabric softener plus full-strength detergent in New Fab? Fabulous! No more staticky socks or clingy wash, and such a fabulous clean.
Towel soft, Mom.
And lemony fresh.
Get a clean that breaks the static barrier.
New Fab, we're glad. It's full-strength fabric softener in you.
Thursday and Give Me a Break, the chief is turning mean.
Real mean.
Can Nell teach him how to live in harmony?
Ebony and ivory.
Then on Family Ties, Alex prepares Mallory for a TV quiz show.
By George, she's got it.
But when the going gets tough, Alex gets going.
Thursday.
Saturday, Kimberly moves in with her boyfriend, and it's Arnold who has to tell Dad.
Living together?
Different strokes. Then it's Pizza Mania when Ricky and Dad go to work in a pizza parlor on Silver Spoon and on Bosom Buddies.
Ta-da! Ain't it the shocker, huh?
Will Donna Dixon accept what Tom Hanks has to offer? Saturday.
Hot enough to fry an egg, also hot enough to fry a dog's brain. Your dog can't perspire. To cool off, he has to pant. Even with the windows left partly open, the hot air he's breathing can cause brain damage or even death. On a hot day, be kind to your dog by leaving him at home.
The issue at hand is Jell-O pudding pops. Your vote, Ohio.
Ohio votes chocolate, sir.
Texas.
Creamy, smooth chocolate vanilla swirl. Mr. Speaker.
Jell-O brand pudding pops, made with the goodness of real Jell-O pudding.
New York.
We vote chocolate caramel swirl, sir.
A delicious response. All in flavor.
Hey, yum!
Jell-O pudding pops, the great taste that's popping up everywhere.
Now stay tuned for Jennifer Slept Here. Then it's a big cover-up on the facts of life. And catch the comedy special TLC, all about 2 male students in a previously all-female nursing school. Later on St. Elsewhere, a rapist doctor returns to work.
NBC, let's all be there.
Sunday, is Kit brainwashed?
What do you think you're doing?
When a computer crime queen takes control of his powers,
She's gonna kill him.
on Knight Rider. Then, Christy McNichol and Tatum O'Neal are looking for love and betting on who'll find it first. And Matt Dillon might be their answer in Little Darling, Sunday.
When I won 5 world championships, I had lots of competition. And today, from my bowling centers, business is just as competitive.
That's why it comes on strong in the South Central Bell Yellow Pages.
Right, Fawn. We advertise under several headings, so it's easier for customers to find us.
If I win, can we call it the Paula Carter Bowling Center?
Now, if the Yellow Pages could just help me with the competition I get from my wife.
I won!
Big winners come on strong in the South Central Bell Yellow Pages. This is WTVK TV 26 Knoxville. 26 Knoxville.
This is the NBC Television Network.
NBC, let's all be there.
She was an innocent in a savage world, but her peaceful paradise is about to become a battlefield. Now she is threatened with the destruction of her people and the one man she loves. She is an ancient prophecy fulfilled. She is Sheena. And she alone has the power to save paradise.
This fall, your NBC Fearless favorites welcome someone new to their team. He's Hunter, and he's tough.
That makes 2 of us.
And if you love that A-Team kind of action, Hunter's probably right up your alley. You won't believe his partner, a real cupcake.
Say what?
Dee Dee McCall and Rick Hunter.
They're wonderful.
Hunter, this fall.
Works for me. Works for me.
NBC, let's all be there.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow on Today, new Baseball Hall of Famer Don Drysdale.
I'm Jane Pauley. We'll fill you in on the blackmail diet.
That's tomorrow morning on Today.
It started as a game.
Wax Lady Ace. Come in, Lady Ace.
But when Davy Osborne uncovered top government secrets,
He's killed a man. Now they're after me.
it became a case of espionage, sabotage, and murder. Now, the only person he can turn to is a legendary agent named Flack.
On our own, pal.
Cloak and Dagger, rated PG, starts Friday at select theaters. Check newspapers for location.
Dad, which side does Crispix cereal is the crispiest? The rice or the corn?
The corn, son.
How do you know, Dad?
Because we're from Iowa, son.
I think the rice side is the crispiest.
Hogwash.
But Crispix is supposed to be good and crispy on both sides.
Both sides are real crispy. Tasty, too. But around here, everybody knows which side's the crispiest.
The rice, definitely.
The rice.
Kellogg's Crispix is crispy times 2.
Next, don't miss St. Elsewhere. Then on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, guest host Joan Rivers welcomes Olympic gold medalist Mary Lou Retton, Dame Judith Anderson, and Elliot Gould.
Are advertisements for lawyers getting out of hand? I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, we'll get into the renewed controversy over the way lawyers sell their services. Join us tomorrow morning on Today.
On One Life to Live, Bo and Delilah wait for the right moment as Mark prepares his getaway. But can they escape the danger of a killer? Weekdays.
Uh-oh, empty.
There's a lot of things wrong with bottled water.
And it isn't just running out of water.
With the Culligan drinking water system, you get up to 150 gallons each month of clean, pure, great-tasting water with no inconvenience, no hassle, at a fraction of the cost. Why don't you call for a Culligan drinking water system?
Hey, Culligan man.
Kick the bottled water habit. Call now for our special limited-time offer.
Belford's Big Summer Sell-Down gives you just what you want now. The right car, the right price, and the right financing. New Ford Tempo, specially priced at $69.95. Lets you get away in style. Brand new 1984 Ford Escorts. Real excitement on wheels, only $56.95. These are America's new front-wheel drive fun machines. And now from as little as $56.95. Don't wait. Get to Belford now while the savings last during the Big Summer Sell-Down. Belford, Bell Road at Black Canyon Freeway.
This is Kermit the Frog, and you can help make sure we'll all have enough clean water. Just write to Kermit, National Wildlife Federation, Washington, D.C. 20036.
Watch Solid Gold Hits, weeknights at 11.
At my football school, I teach the finer points of the game. Brute 33 left, and I show them how Brute 33 antiperspirant solid helps keep you dry and gives you long-lasting deodorant protection.
Try it, and you'll tell your friends about it, and they'll tell their friends, and so on, and so on.
I haven't been able to find a thinner pad that will protect as well as a thick pad.
Watch Nancy Neuheisel discover that Maxi Thins give her maxi absorbent protection.
There's no way that this is going to soak up as much water as this.
Only Maxi Thins has the Maxi Absorbent Center for maxi absorbent protection.
Oh my, this is soaking it up and this is not. If any of the Maxi Thin products has the same center, you could never ask for more.
The Maxi Absorbent Center, only in Maxi Thins pads and panty shields.
They should have invented this years ago.
Well, here you are, at last. How high can you go? How far, how fast?
Capture the moment on Kodacolor VR400, one of Kodak's fastest color print films ever.
Like a brilliant shooting star, reaching for the sky. How you'll shine as time goes by.
Kodak, official film of the U.S. track and field team.
Gitano, what kind of woman says no to Gitano?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How could you?
I couldn't.
Why would you?
I wouldn't.
Never say no to Gitano sweaters.
And style.
Gitano selection. What kind of a woman says no to this sweater collection?
Not me. Not ever. No way.
Gitano, where does a woman who goes for Gitano go?
I know.
Kmart for the Gitano sweater show. Kmart. We've got it, and we've got it good.
23rd Olympiad. Brought to you by your hometown Pizza Hut restaurant, home of pan pizza. Kodak, official film of the 1984 U.S. track and field team. Kodak film, because time goes by. Wishbone dressings. Your salad wants the freshness of Wishbone dressings. New Southern recipe and Southern recipe with bacon. And Babe Antiperspirant. Its super dry formula gives you 24-hour deodorant protection. Babe Antiperspirant by Fabergé. Powerful, but delicate.
We are Champion. We are proud of our paper, packaging, and building products, and of the people who make them. In the 70s, we started a concept called involvement to encourage teams of employees to use their creativity in our company's pursuit of excellence. Because when employees are involved, they turn out better products.
I take pride in being a part of this company.
Champion, planting seeds for the future.
So much to do today, baby, but you keep you cool, baby. How do you do it?
How do active women keep cool and dry? I use Babe Antiperspirant. Its super dry formula gives you 24-hour deodorant protection. Babe Antiperspirant is powerful, yet it has a delicate Babe fragrance.
Morning, noon, and night, babe. You got what it takes, babe, to keep your cool.
Babe Antiperspirant by Fabergé. Powerful but delicate.
Powerful.
But delicate.
Come alive, come and drive.
Nissan turns technology into fun.
Major mileage, room for 5. Major power.
Come alive.
Come and drive. Presenting Nissan technology family style. We made it roomy, solid, with front-wheel drive performance. You made Sentra America's best-selling import.
You'll love the motion.
Major motion from Nissan.
It's your Datsun dealer.
You thought it was over, but they're back for the summer of '84. Crab Legs 2 at Red Lobster. Order any entree, and for only $3, you get Crab Legs 2. It's a blockbuster. 1/2 pound of irresistible snow crab legs. It's the big deal of the summer. It's Crab Legs 2. Premiering now at a Red Lobster near you. You can't afford to miss it.
We'd like to thank 7-Up for inviting us to rethink our drink.
We did. We tried Sprite, and we liked it better than 7-Up.
You know, in a taste test, more people chose Sprite over 7-Up like we did.
It's the only caffeine-free soft drink with that great lime and taste.
From now on, when we enjoy Sprite, we'll thank 7-Up. Thanks.
It's only Sprite for you. Go for more at Sears.
Get ready for fall.
This Saturday, one day only at Sears.
30 to 50% off.
All women's outerwear.
Come and save this Saturday.
One day only at Sears.
30 to 50% off.
One day only.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Hurry in this Saturday.
Fall's not far away.
There's more for your life
tomorrow
at Sears.
Get ready for
real going in.
Real tomatoes.
Great taste coming out.
Mild green chilies.
Real going in. Great taste coming out.
New Kraft taco dressing. There's nothing like it. With real vegetables, spices, fresh sour cream. Kraft puts real ingredients in, so you get real taste out.
Tomatoes, chilies, Olay.
New Kraft taco dressings.
Real going in. Great taste coming out. Kraft.
500 pounds, the average force exerted on a runner's foot again and again. Combined with excessive pronation, a side-to-side twisting motion, this force can injure knees. Converse stabilizer bars reduce pronation and protect your knees. Converse stabilizer bar shoes in widths for men and women. The running shoes for your knees.
Reach for the stars. Reach for Converse.
Converse, the official athletic shoe of the 1984 Olympic Games.
We put dots on new Freedom Thin Maxis, and women said, "How nice." We call it funnel dot protection. Hundreds of tiny funnel dots. The dots help keep you dry. And that's nice. So nice. Now we bring you new Freedom Thin Supers. Super protection that's thin. The dots say nice and dry. Super nice.
Never know what hits you when that feeling strikes. But oh, you gotta get a bite. McDonald's Chicken McNuggets, so crispy, so light. It's something you just can't fight. 6-piece, 9-piece, cooked up light. Just gotta dip it in and get a bite. It's a good time for the great taste of McNuggets. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Was that you, Grandpa?
Years ago, honey.
Did you have M&M's years ago?
Sure did.
Special times are meant to share, and M&M's chocolate candies are there. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Did you jump today?
Not today.
All the world loves M&M's. Pure milk chocolate joy for everyone.
M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
And to top it off, my dentist found a problem with my family's teeth.
Oh.
We're not getting our back teeth clean enough.
Maybe it's your toothbrush.
Come on, I'll show you.
Next week, there's twice as much Family Feud fun with Richard Dawson and your all-time favorite TV families. It's a week of specials with the Brady Bunch, Petticoat Junction, Your Hit Parade, and Leave It to Beaver. And Unloving.
What happens when Shayna becomes the victim of blackmail?
I'll see you there as soon as it gets dark.
She and the two men she loves are on a rendezvous with danger when Loving returns next week. Then stay tuned for an additional half hour of Family Feud fun with Richard Dawson. Family Feud special, Loving Family Feud. All starting at 11:10 Central and Pacific next week.
Great stories to read and all the program information you need in the new issue of TV Guide.
That's entertainment.
Good luck, Arizona's own Leslie Denise.
I was sitting in my boss's office when I got the worst itch. Aveeno.
This weather makes my skin so dry. Aveeno.
Aveeno, the oatmeal treatment for itchy, sore skin. Aveeno Bar cleans skin every day without soap. Aveeno Bath gives fast relief with soothing, natural oatmeal.
I was the first kid in camp to get poison ivy. Aveeno.
Aveeno Bath, Aveeno Bar.
Here's Lipton tea lover Don Meredith.
You want to taste something really smooth? Lipton Sun Tea. Smooth because it's made by the sun. You just put a few of these family-sized bags in a jar of cold water, and that old sun brings out every drop of smoothness in Lipton's quality blend. Smooth tasting Lipton Sun Tea. Make it in the sun, you got it made in the shade.
30 years ago, almost to this day, my mother and father gave their lives for what was then considered to be a very insane notion. The possibility of contacting alien life. Real live Martians were landing in Grover's Mill.
The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. Rated PG.
Check newspapers for selected theaters.
This is today's Chevrolet.
Versatile. The year-round versatility of S10 Blazer.
In spring, Blazer's right on the job or on the town.
In summer, Blazer lets you get to work or get away.
In fall, Blazer's ready for the chores or for the fun.
In winter, Blazer's a great outdoor sport. Chevy S10 Blazer, America's best-selling sport utility vehicle.
Every season, there's a reason to own one.
That's today's Chevrolet.
Can a father's love outweigh his call to glory? Premiering this Monday.
The Energizer. Wow, Leo Williams is on the U.S. track and field team. I want to get lots of pictures, so I just put the Energizer in my flash.
Of all leading battery brands, nothing outlasts the Energizer from Everready. Nothing outsnaps it, outplays, outshines, outlasts it. Nothing.
I bet you snapped 100 shots. The Energizer's ready for even more.
The Energizer. Energize for life.
Long Life. Exclusive supplier of flashlights and batteries to the 1984 Olympic Games.
Just the sight of a beefy quarter pounder has been making me hungry all day. We grill them up with melted cheese, then I've got to send them away. I can smell them, I can make them up McDonald's style. Thinking about that great taste is driving me wild. Pour me a Coke to take home, this quarter pounder's my own. It's a good time for the great taste.
Bring your work home again, Tom?
Of McDonald's.
Olympic stars can start out like this, so catch them now with a Kodak disc.
I'm gonna get you with the Kodak disc. Sure as shooting, I'm not gonna miss. Not when it's as easy as this. I'm gonna get you with the Kodak disc.
The Kodak disc camera advances automatically and knows when to flash. Think there's a camera easier than that? Not by a long shot.
You're never too small to give it your all. I'm gonna get you with the Kodak disc.
Kodak, official sponsor of the U.S. Olympic team.
At ARCO Atlantic Richfield, we believe perseverance is necessary to achieve excellence, and that excellence leads to success. So to locate hidden deposits of oil beneath the ocean, ARCO developed a ship to map the ocean floor, mile by mile by mile. Perseverance. It can be the difference between failure and success. ARCO, we put our energy into excellence, and this year we're also putting it into the Los Angeles Olympics.
Let's taste.
Thousands wanted a diet soft drink that's refreshing but not too sweet. Here's new Tab.
Let's taste. We're putting diet soft drinks to the test. Why taste the same as all the rest? Now here's your invitation.
satisfaction to try a crisp, refreshing new Tab. Let's taste new Tab. New taste, new Tab. It's crisp, new Tab. Let's taste.
Help!
There's more to sunburn than sunburn pain.
It hurts. My skin feels dry, tight.
You need Dermaplast. Relieves pain and fights dryness caused by sunburn damage. Dermaplast has over twice as much pain reliever as the leading sunburn spray. And look, Dermaplast has a moisturizer for sun-dried skin. The leading spray doesn't have it.
What a difference.
Go for more at Sears.
Come to Sears now and save on selected Converse, Puma, and Adidas brand athletic shoes. Like Adidas Summit, a good run for your money, or Adidas Cloud, both $19.95. Spin and win in Puma Intimidators, just $27.95. Kick around in Puma Game Cats for $22.95. Run up $6 savings on all Converse Scimitars. Better get moving.
There's more for your life
Now through Saturday.
at Sears.
Have been brought to you by local McDonald's restaurants who join together to build the Olympic Swim Stadium. Huggies, the diapers that help stop leaking. Sears, where you'll find great values. There's more for your life at Sears. And Energizer batteries, energized for life, long life. Travel arrangements made through and a promotional fee paid by United Airlines. Many United flights are now showing highlights of the 1984 Olympic Games. Be sure to join us in 2 hours when our coverage of the 23rd Olympiad continues.
Hi, I'm Joan London. Are you a good driver? Next week, take the Good Morning America driving test and find out. It could save your life. Take the test on Good Morning America.
Every day, BMW presents a comprehensive report on the state of automotive technology. Not through some dry dissertation or the theoretical vacuum of a laboratory, but through a more appropriate vehicle. The BMW 733i. The luxury sedan that translates the intricacies of technology into that elusive commodity. It's called fun.
I asked some of my guys to have fried chicken with me. You know what they said? Kick the bucket, Coach!
People everywhere are kicking the bucket for the great taste of Church's fried chicken. That's because Church's chicken is big, bigger than Kentucky Fried. And you always get Church's tender, juicy, quality chicken at a deliciously low price.
Glad you kicked the bucket, Coach! Don't walk it on yourself. Looks like buckets aren't all I gotta kick around here.
Tell someone you know to kick the bucket and come to Church's.
Must be nice loafing around all day. Oh, you work? Well, then why don't you live at Sun Lakes, where you can play golf on one of 2 championship courses, or play tennis on our lighted courts, swimming, biking, dancing, fishing. All your favorites are right in your own backyard. And our 14 fabulous models are very affordable. You ought to see Sun Lakes, you know. You already have? Nice going. Sun Lakes, we're the youngest adult community in town.
Good day, I'm Jim Lampley with an Olympic update from Los Angeles. Earlier today, the bronze medal water polo game was won by the Federal Republic of Germany over the Netherlands 15-2. Hagen Stamm paced the Germans with 5 tallies. Tonight, the United States goes up against Yugoslavia for the gold. The U.S. Amateur Boxing Association filed a protest over the disqualification of fighter Evander Holyfield last night for a punch ruled illegal because it was thrown after the referee had signaled a break. A decision is expected by 2 p.m. Pacific time today. Holyfield's opponent, New Zealander Kevin Barry, was knocked down by a head blow and, according to Federation rules, cannot fight within 28 days, which means that the other gold medal contender, Yugoslav Anton Josipovic, would win by walkover. The men's high jump qualifying round got underway this morning at the Coliseum. American Dwight Stones, Munich and Montreal bronze medalist, still safely in the competition as the bar has reached 7 feet 1 3/4 inches. Join us as ABC's exclusive live coverage of the games of the 23rd Olympiad continues at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Tonight, we'll look at the problems of premature babies, 200,000 born every year, and it can be prevented.
Watch ABC's World News tonight.
It's our August anniversary sale at Baker Brothers. Shop now through the end of this month and save 10 to 30% on ceramic and vinyl floors. Draperies and carpeting, including carpets made from Trevera, the value fiber.
thick, long-lasting, and sale price now as low as $14.99 a square yard. Come in and discover the bargains and walk out with the savings during our August anniversary sale at all 8 Baker Brothers stores throughout the valley.
My daddy doesn't eat ice cream. That's one way he's watching his cholesterol.
And my little pumpkin would love ice cream, but she's allergic to dairy products.
What's it like not having ice cream?
Yummy.
We can't tell the difference when it's Mocha Mix frozen dessert.
Try Mocha Mix non-dairy frozen dessert. It's got the rich, creamy taste you'll love without cholesterol, and it's 100% milk-free.
Now we don't have to do without.
Mocha Mix non-dairy frozen dessert. Now you don't have to do without.
My daddy's always right.
Now that I'm supporting my family, is there a course I can take for a good job, like electronics?
Of course, there's a course.
I'm not looking to change my job. I'm looking for a change in my job. Can you help?
Of course, there's a course.
With more than 4,000 classes available, your 7 neighborhood Maricopa community colleges have your course for the future.
Of course, there's a course for you.
After this word from your local station.
A gallant soldier who stands toe-to-toe with the powerful and the mighty.
I've never told anybody this. I don't brag about my flying. I'm a damn good pilot, son. See, I know you're worried that I'm going to get up there in a plane. I'm not going to come back. I'm not going to kid you. That does happen sometimes. So I'm going to be there for you, so don't worry about me.
Can a father's love outweigh his call to glory? A major television event premiering this Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
At most restaurants, when you want a salad, they send you to a bar.
Give me a Roquefort, make it a double.
Baker's Square thinks salads deserve more respect, so we've introduced the new pasta salad, a fresh spinach salad, and generous Cobb salad, served at your table instead of a bar.
Look, buddy, maybe you've had enough.
And when you try a new salad, you'll get a piece of Baker's Square pie for half price.
You serve pie? This ain't no Baker's Square, Mac.
People tend to confuse me with the roles I play, which is ridiculous, because I'm not a neat freak. For example, I just got a Beta Zoom copier from Minolta, but not because I can add toner without getting that disgusting black powder all over my hands. No, I got a Minolta Beta Zoom because it takes this mess of different size originals and gives back copies in one neat size, automatically. But that doesn't make me a neat freak. Of course, I'm not a slob either, like,
the Beta Zoom copiers.
At Copy Duplicating Products Minneapolis and Rochester Business Products Rochester.
10 years ago, Federal Express changed the way America did business.
I need it tomorrow, or it's all over. How did they do this? Listen, Bill.
Now we're going to do it again.
Tomorrow's not soon enough, Bill. I need it today. Seriously, Bill.
Introducing Zap Mail, a copy of practically anything sent coast to coast in just 2 hours.
Seriously, how did they do this?
Federal Express introduces Zap Mail. It's absolutely positively incredible. Vikings take on the Dolphins. Details on the update.
Resumes in a moment.
Just for the free of it,
Just for the me of it.
just for the taste of it, caffeine free. Just for the fun of it, just for the style of it, the real cola taste of it, caffeine free.
Just for the joy of it.
Just for the just for the fit of it, caffeine free diet Coke. Just for the taste of it, Coca-Cola. Just for the free of it, caffeine free.
When the Los Angeles airport wanted automated energy management and fire alarm systems, Johnson Controls did it. When St. John's Hospital, Gloria Marshalls, and Nichols State University wanted to control their heating and cooling maintenance costs, Johnson Controls did it. You know how they all paid for it? Out of energy savings. We're at work in over 500 cities around the world, creating a better climate for business. Give us a call.
When you combine highly intelligent home electronics with intelligently low prices, some very intriguing things happen at a very intriguing place. The Electronics Center at Kmart.
Kmart, we've got it, and we've got it good.
John, we're impressed with your deferred compensation.
Your disability income and your pension plans.
However, Northwestern Mutual can tailor better business programs for our executives.
You're going with the quiet company?
We are. Check, please.
Our customized business plans. Another leadership innovation available only from agents with Northwestern Mutual Life, the quiet company.
They're a tough act to follow.
I know. I know.
Wins the 4x400 meter relay at the Coliseum.
For Lipton Iced Tea Mix with NutraSweet, here's Chris Everett Lloyd.
You know, the hardest part of playing tennis is getting in shape to play. And part of that is watching what I eat and drink. That's why I love this Lipton Iced Tea Mix. No sugar, no saccharin. It's got NutraSweet. NutraSweet has a natural taste of sugar, but it's not an artificial sweetener like saccharin. It's my favorite part of staying fit.
Lipton Iced Tea Mix. No sugar, no saccharin.
You'll love the goodness and the taste.
"12 years ago, there was barely a patch of grass to play soccer on in his country. Today, his country has a championship soccer team playing in the 1984 Olympics. His country offers free education all the way through college and free hospitalization for all its citizens. It has no income tax and virtually no crime rate. His country is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Our people are our most important natural resource.
I'm starving. We've been watching for hours.
Okay, the next event is the Pizza Fetch.
Yeah, Pizza Hut.
You call. I'm out of here.
Pizza Hut, pizza to go. Pizza Hut, pizza to go.
Kirby's back. All right.
You ran for the M's, now the jump for the O's.
Kirby, great finish.
Yeah. Your hometown Pizza Hut.
Are you sure about what we're doing?
Why? You cooling off?
No. Just wondering why we're doing it.
For the fun of it.
I guess we could do worse than write for the most popular and exciting magazine in the world, huh?
Hey, pass the soy sauce and write, will you?
David Burney and Morgan Brittany. They're with you on the pages of Glitter this fall.
We're with you on ABC, with you.
Well, we've always been of the opinion that the Olympics are not about medal counts, but about individual achievement.
And we'll return after this ABC News Brief and a word from your local stations.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Apple Computer. Now from Los Angeles, here's Peter Jennings.
Good evening. Yet another ship has been damaged by explosives in the Red Sea. This time it was a Polish cargo ship which reportedly hit a mine shortly after leaving the Gulf of Suez. A multinational mine-sweeping force has yet to find any mines, so who laid them or exactly what they are remains a mystery. In the Persian Gulf today, reports of Iraqi attacks on shipping headed towards an Iranian port. No confirmation, but the Iraqis claim to have hit 5 ships in a convoy and 3 Iranian fighter jets which were flying escort. Now this.
Using Apple's Macintosh does require some technical skill. Macintosh.
And one day after Congress recessed, President Reagan has given both houses an F for doing what he called nothing on important legislation. That's News Brief. More on the Weekend Report.
The people of ABC News bring you the 84 Vote, authoritative interviews and analysis, watchable convention coverage led by Peter Jennings and the experience of David Brinkley. The Republican Convention, Monday, August 20th.
We're with you.
Have you heard AT&T's latest promise? Now they're not just reaching out. They're reaching out in new directions. Oh, please. They're reaching out in the same direction they always have for your wallet. Am I right? Look, take my advice. Do what I did. Switch to MCI. They'll save you money on every long-distance call you make to any other state from coast to coast. And they'll keep their hands to themselves.
Call MCI. Now there's no monthly fee, so you can start saving 5 to 40% on your out-of-state calls.
Well, a hoop-dee-doo, here's a brand new scoop. New Oreo
cookies and cream. You can't get enough of this heavenly stuff. New Oreo cookies and cream. We crunch those cookies in a dream ice cream. Is everybody drooling? Yes, indeed. US of A, it's your lucky day. New Oreo cookies and cream.
On a stick and sandwiches, too.
Temperatures in the 90s next week. The complete weather on the update.
Back with more right after this.
Time. It takes time to create quality. The quality taste of Budweiser. Time to select the choicest ingredients. For exclusive Beechwood aging, to brew the distinctively clean, crisp taste of Budweiser. Quality taste. That's what people want in a cold glass of beer. And this is the one they want. Somebody still cares about quality.
Man of honor.
My country needs me, and I'll never turn my back on this country. But if you believe in something, R.H., you're gonna make some sacrifices.
Your wing gets the call.
I want 10 U-2s.
I'm gonna need some pretty big initials on those orders.
We'll try JFK. I know how to get it. I'm gonna be there for you, so don't worry about it, okay?
His was a call to glory. Major television event premiering this Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
This is live. Dwight Stones.
Scoring well as the round ends. I give him the edge in round one. We'll be back.
AT&T is in Boots. How? Our people can show a Texas bootmaker how to expand his business outside of Texas.
I wish I'd gotten those boots.
I knew you wanted them.
By using an AT&T 800 service number,
I should have gotten them.
his customers can call toll-free from anywhere in the country.
He said it's the toll-free call.
I want those boots.
I'll send them right out. Oh, and thanks
The people
for
of
calling.
AT&T Communications, we're thinking about your business in ways you never thought of.
We can make being transferred almost easy
with the Century 21 VIP Referral Network. It means
I'll work hard to sell your house here,
while I work hard to find your new home here.
with 6,000 offices that can help me find you buyers for your old house.
At the same time, I'm helping you find a new home across the country. You could say we work twice as hard.
Put number one to work for you.
A proud sponsor of the ABC telecasts of the 1984 Olympic Games.
Back live at ringside.
This tumble crew has a plan, and they begin by digging into those 2 scoops in every Kellogg's pack. 2 scoops, keep them coming back for 2 scoops of plump, juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Hooked up and in command, they're working now, but they're thinking how they love 2 scoops, and Golden Flakes of bran. 2 scoops, they're turning back again for 2 scoops of plump, juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Sarah, do you get the feeling we're being followed?
They're coming over to Chevy Cavalier.
You better explain.
Well, some come to Cavalier for the comfort, some for the quality, and some for the fuel-injected fun of it.
But all these people.
Well, over 1,000 people, just like these folks, buy a new Cavalier every day. They've made Chevy Cavalier the best-selling car in America.
More than 1,000 people every day?
Well, Ken, everyone loves a winner.
Cavalier, it's the best-selling car in America.
That's today's Chevrolet.
Third and final round action, featherweights. We'll be back after a word from our local stations.
They come to her as strangers. Some are young, some are starting over. And through the magic that she alone possesses, somehow she brings them together. And out of strangers, she makes lovers.
The Love Boats, back with you next Saturday.
We're with you on ABC, with you.
Hello, Fred. We've had a few changes in the design.
Changes?
Well, now visualize, if you will, the main I-beam is now vertical.
Vertical?
And the center post is horizontal.
Horizontal?
Well, Fred, how's it look?
I don't know about this, Bill.
Next time, send it Zap Mail. We can get a copy of drawings, graphics, whatever, coast to coast in just 2 hours. Federal Express introduces Zap Mail. It's absolutely positively incredible.
We say 1 quart Roundup is more affordable than ever. What do you say?
I can afford Roundup. For about $20 an acre, Roundup will knock out quack grass, roots and all, with no carryover.
I can afford Roundup because I can rotate to beans or alfalfa whenever I want.
For first-rate control of quackgrass, farmers like you agree they can afford
Roundup.
Roundup herbicide, as affordable as it is effective.
Denny's stir-fried chicken and stir-fried beef dinners. For the chicken, we grill a 1/4 pound of tender chicken breast. Add crisp, hand-chopped fresh vegetables and crunchy roasted peanuts. Top it with zesty teriyaki sauce and serve it with rice and garlic toast for only $3.29 through the end of August. Stir-fried chicken or beef dinners at Denny's, where you'll like our prices and you'll love our food. A big rally for jobs on the range. Details on the update.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right, here comes the decision.
And we'll be back right after this.
They gave up fishing trips, worked longer hours, all so their fellow worker could go see his daughter follow her dream.
Hey, Bob, Carl's daughter's on TV. Oh, the Olympics.
But they all were there, and they learned that the true measure of the Olympics is not in the winning, but discovering the best in all of us.
Budweiser Light.
There'll be 50,000 people here tomorrow. The Office Automation Expo. This company is big in computers. They're just announcing their first system. But one company has it all right now. Professional workstations, electronic printers, file servers, and they can all work together. They've already installed more than 800 networks worldwide. What puts this company ahead of the others? Teamwork.
A truck you can live with.
What should we do? We're back again at the games of the 23rd Olympiad, Los Angeles, California. Let's take a look forward.
7-7 3/4.
The GE electronic refrigerator. It speaks for itself.
GE, we bring good things to life.
The Gold.
Michelob.
And Michelob.
Some things speak for themselves.
Michelob. One smooth and mellow taste tells you all you need to know. Michelob. Some things speak for themselves.
Coliseum.
Imagine entering a world of mystery,
passion, and terror that has never been seen before. The world of your dreams. Dreamscape. When you close your eyes, the adventure begins. Dreamscape, rated PG-13. Starts Wednesday at a selected theater near you.
When Lotus introduced 123 software, it became the talk of the business world. And 123 quickly took its rightful place at the top of the PC software sales charts. But people said,
Lotus, what are you doing for an encore?
Lotus announces Symphony. 123 and new Symphony software from Lotus. One great idea after another.
A little confusion can be fun, but not when you're looking at long-distance phone companies. Because all companies aren't the same, you have to watch out for the unexpected. No operator service and no service from many small towns. Different levels of transmission quality and no immediate credit for wrong numbers. Only one company comes with no surprises. AT&T. The more you hear, the better we sound.
Reach out and touch someone.
Few Olympic athletes are past 30, but Al Orta won his first of 4 gold medals 28 years ago. Today he's 47 and going for his 5th. 7-Eleven is a major sponsor of the 1984 U.S. Olympic team, giving great athletes like Al Orta the freedom to prepare for the most important moment of their lives.
So what if I'm twice as old? I just work twice as hard.
7-Eleven. The dream begins with freedom.
You've lost someone. Someone very close to you. Disappeared without a trace. I know what that's like. It happened to me once. I'm an investigator of sorts, but I take only one kind of case. Losses of the heart.
Tony Franciosa. He's with you as the finder of lost loves this fall.
We're with you on ABC with you.
We're live. Dwight Stones needs to clear this height. 7 3/4 to stay alive.
Right now, we're going to take a news brief and then return. A word from your local stations, too.
An ABC News brief brought to you by Michelob Beer. Now from Los Angeles, here's Peter Jennings.
Good evening. In his radio address today, President Reagan gave Congress an F for doing what he called nothing on important legislation.
The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. And one path we shall never choose. That is the path of surrender or submission. Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
Call to Glory premieres this Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Je n'ai jamais très bien compris l'attraction des manteaux de fourrure, jusqu'à un moment où j'ai acheté le mien en Schlamp. Le porter me donnait l'impression que n'importe quoi est possible. Et je me sens très sensuelle et très chic. Maintenant, je comprends l'attraction des fourrures de Schlamp. Et je me sens tellement bien dans ce manteau. And I don't ever want to take it off.
Schlamps. Like you, we're proud of the dedication and commitment of America's world-class athletes. But for one in particular, we at Dole have a special feeling. We've worked with Joan Benoit on health and fitness programs for some time now, and we've come to admire her special dedication. Perhaps that's why her achievements make us so proud, because we feel we're part of them too. We're proud of Joan and the millions like her for whom health and fitness are the ultimate victory.
Love's proudly announces refastenable tapes.
You fasten and refasten in just one step.
It's Love's new one-step refastenable tapes.
It's the one-step tape that refastens great.
Just peel back slowly and refasten.
Here and there, anywhere.
So don't be left behind. Get Love's new one-step refastenable tapes.
It's a one-step tape with one-step tapes. Loves are great.
KSTP-TV, St. Paul, Minneapolis.
The games of the 23rd Olympiad continue.
Go ahead, I'll hit you one.
I was just a little guy when my dad introduced me to baseball. I just couldn't seem to get enough of it. And when I was a little bit older, Dad introduced me to Coca-Cola. You guessed it, I became a big fan. Now I'm on my own, making my own decisions. And you know what? Right. I can't think of anything I'd rather do or anything I'd rather drink.
The taste that stands alone. What you find when you get where you're going's the biggest cola taste of all. Coke is it. It's the one you grow up with. Coke. Coke is it. Coke is it. Coke. Well, here you are at last. How high can you go? How far, how fast? Will you go the distance? Well, first you have to try, and you'll do fine as time goes by.
Capture the moment in all its glory on Kodacolor VR films. The sharpest, brightest, most dazzling line of color print films Kodak has ever made. For all your golden moments.
Like a brilliant shooting star, reaching for the sky. How you shine as time goes by.
Kodak, official film of the U.S. Track and Field Team.
Howard Cosell, live at ringside, Los Angeles Memorial. What a fight!
The beauty of a Delta faucet is, when it's on, it's on. And when it's off, it's off. Its washerless design helps keep it from dripping, so it lasts and lasts and lasts. Delta faucet. We're first because we last.
We are live at ringside in the sports arena, round 2 underway. It appears that Frank Tate will survive.
Gifts of gold or silver coins have almost always increased in value. Some of the silver dollars Grandma handed out are worth hundreds today. And a $10 gold piece given back in '32 could be worth thousands now. For the first time, you can give Olympic gold and silver U.S. coins. But these Olympic coins will not be made after this year. And while the Olympics will soon be over, Olympic coins will be cherished for generations. At many banks, coin dealers, fine stores, savings and loans, and post offices.
Live, third and final round action just beginning. As Tate runs about the ring, we'll be back.
The $59.99 Nissan regular bed. No other leading standard compact truck can match all its features at any sticker price. Double wall bed, 5-speed, 3/4-ton payload, most horsepower and torque. All only from Nissan and all for just a little gold.
Big spot, huh? Yeah, we're trout.
Right now, make your best deal. Special dealer incentives from Nissan help you save big money at your Datsun dealer.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through.
Memories don't have to be a thing of the past. Tomorrow, you can be anywhere.
And I'll be seeing you.
Have you tried the unexpected granola bar?
This is a granola bar?
Quaker Chewy granola bars. Unexpected.
It
isn't hard and crumbly.
Unexpectedly moist. Unexpectedly moist and chewy.
Mine is chocolate chips.
Delicious Quaker Chewy granola bars. If you've never been excited about a granola bar before, you haven't tried the unexpected granola bar. Unexpected. Quaker Chewy granola bars. Look for Quaker Chewy in individual bars, too.
Great days ahead on ABC's Wide World of Sports. On August 25th, it's Kids at Their Best in a Little League World Series live. And on September 1st, many of the USA's Olympic gold medalists square off against Russia's finest in the Golden Gala track and field meet. On the 8th, Boom Boom Mancini makes his dramatic return to the ring against Kenny Bachner. And on the 22nd, Donald Curry defends his WBA World Welterweight title against Nino LaRocca. Great days ahead on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
back live.
The winner.
Here is the decision.
5-0 in the red corner, Frank Tate.
And we'll be back after this message and a word from our local stations. US 9, Brazil.
In the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, every athlete will be moving at the speed of light thanks to a lightwave communications technology developed by AT&T. It converts voice, data, and images into light impulses carried over glass fibers and televised to a waiting world. As official telecommunications sponsor of the '84 Olympics, we're bringing them to every corner of the globe, including the corner of your living room. AT&T, we're reaching out in new directions.
She's a police psychiatrist.
You have a lot of experience dealing with armed and dangerous criminals, Doctor?
Yes, I have dealt with highly agitated, disturbed people.
With a loaded gun pointing at you?
Her specialty is criminal behavior.
I know just what you're thinking. You're trying to psychologize me.
To her, being a cop means more than just solving crime.
People care about you, Mr. Rowe.
Who cares about me?
Your son, your wife.
Tuesdays this fall, Lindsay Wagner's with you as Jesse.
Good evening. In the news locally tonight, a new Citizens Party nominee for the President of the United States was picked in St. Paul today. A young man missing from Mabel, Minnesota since July has turned up safe and sound, stayed away. And a 24-year-old Stillwater man drowned today in the St. Croix River near Oak Park Heights. We'll have details on the story and weather and news all next at 10. Hope you can join us.
Saturday night, a hot Saturday night, Coors to you on a hot Saturday night. Refreshing Coors to you, cold all night through. Coors. Rocky Mountain Gold, you got it. The best of the Rockies is yours on a hot Saturday night.
You're in Toledo for a job interview, but you left your resume back in Anaheim. This is a job for Zap Mail.
Channel 5 Eyewitness News, Minnesota's news leader.
Here it comes, the Star Search All-Star Countdown. Join host Ed McMahon with Dionne Warwick, Rich Little, Grace Slick, Jeff Conaway, Rita Moreno, and Bobby Benton. It's your last chance to see all the top competition in America. The greatest talent hunt in history winds down with $100,000 waiting for each grand champion. Find out who'll go head-to-head in the semifinals. It'll be a hot finish for all on the next Star Search.
Be there Sunday night at 7 on WTVK. WTVK TV 26, Knoxville.
Burning sun, stinging salt, blistering heat, drying wind. Summer skin can become dry as a dead leaf. But Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion has healing strength that helps bring new life to summer dry skin. Healing strength you can trust to smooth and soothe away flaking and over dryness.
With Vaseline Intensive Care, my skin looks and feels healthier.
Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion, healing strength that helps give new life to summer dry skin.
A man, a woman, both work hard, both perspire. But Secret Antiperspirant knows that their perspiration can be very different. Watch. This special pH paper proves her perspiration is several times more alkaline than his. And Secret's pH balance formula works with a woman's chemistry to actually accommodate her higher pH level and help her stay dry.
Okay.
Okay, souped up sloppy joes, almost ready.
How do you soup them up, Dad?
With spark plugs.
We make them in the garage.
Be careful, because that's where you guys may be eating them. I soup them up, Tommy, with Lipton tomato onion soup mix, so they taste better.
Let Lipton's special seasonings, real tomato flavor, and onion pieces soup up your sloppy joes.
Tastes great.
Souped up.
Don't eat them too fast or you might get a ticket.
Soup up your recipes with the Lipton tomato onion soup mix.
What's the hottest fashion in the streets? They know. It's a whole new way to hang out. Broken in, streetwise, and sexy. It's an attitude and a look that goes beyond ultra chic. And only Chick has it. The Sunset Blues, a whole collection from Chick, the world's best fit.
This fall, get set for the most exciting, innovative detective show since Hill Street Blues. Miami Vice.
Okay, class, all together. Stretch.
For Haynes' famous Inspector 12, training recruits is serious business. Making sure Haynes underwear can take anything man and boy can dish out takes a lot of stretch.
Hey,
I like your style.
thanks.
Every Haynes t-shirt and brief has to pass 11 quality tests and Inspector 12.
They don't say Hanes until I say they say Hanes.
Now on sale, men's and boys' all cotton underwear and boxers. Alcohol. Consider this. The leading pediatric journal now indicates that alcohol should be removed from all children's liquid medicines. Children's Tylenol contains alcohol. Children's Panadol doesn't. Children's Panadol is alcohol-free, sugar-free, aspirin-free. And not even aspirin reduces fever faster. Pediatricians are concerned about alcohol. Shouldn't you be? Aspirin-free Children's Panadol. The only line of children's fever reducers that's alcohol-free.
Next on Mama's Family, can Mama cut it as mayor? Then Boone puts his life on the line to protect a young runaway. Later tonight, it's a special Saturday edition of Friday Night Videos. Duran Duran, David Bowie, Annie Lennox, Eddie Grant, and Adam Ant pick their favorite videos and tell you why.
NBC, let's all be there.
WTVK TV 26, Knoxville.
Next, Boone puts his life on the line to protect a young runaway. Tomorrow night, Christy McNichol and Tatum O'Neal are looking for love, and they're betting on who will find it first. Matt Dillon might be their answer in Little Darlings tomorrow night.
NBC, let's all be there.
Monday, imagine if it was your husband, the father of your child. Suddenly he's arrested, accused of rape. Could you believe him? Rage. Monday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Norma Quarles, NBC News.
Good evening. President Reagan interrupted his vacation today to give a failing grade of F to House Democratic leaders. He charged them with failing to act on important legislation before going on recess. House Speaker Thomas Tip O'Neill replied that if Reagan really cared, he would have stayed in Washington instead of going on vacation. A single launch of scientific satellites from 3 nations was postponed a second time at Cape Canaveral today because of technical problems. Virtually all the residents of Richard Burton's hometown in Wales turned out today for a memorial service. As it ended, the strains of a Welsh hymn drifted across the bleak valley. His brother said...
Play along tonight at 7:30. Channel 2 News at 5 with Jim Jensen, Carol Martin, Michelle Marsh, and Dr. Frank Field with the weather.
There are plans in Newark to locate a methadone clinic right next door to a children's daycare clinic. New Jersey correspondent Roseanne Coletti reports.
Some people fear the youngsters in this church-run, government-supported daycare center in Newark, New Jersey may soon have heroin addicts as neighbors. The New Hope Baptist Church, which operates the center and owns the old factory in which it's located, wants to rent empty space in the same building to a methadone clinic. That has the community alarmed.
Even though my kids don't go there, I'm concerned about those kids and the projects over there where we live at. Because that'd mean snatching pocketbooks, robbing people and stuff like that.
Come down further where we live, too. So I think it's very bad, and here's a church here. I don't think it's right.
For the children, I am worried about. We go outside and play. We go out there in the backyard and play and everything like that. And they're going to be exposed to it. And I won't want them to be exposed to it, because if my child was here, I wouldn't want them to be exposed to it. No.
The head of the privately run methadone clinic, which has a state contract, refused to say how they will assure the safety of the daycare children once the methadone clinic moves in.
You know, we've worked on a plan together with the church, and I assure you that we have a comprehensive plan to take care of it.
But you don't want to talk about it right now.
That's correct.
There are plenty of misgivings about the arrangement from church members themselves. Diothea Stafford belongs to the church and has managed the daycare center for the last 5 years.
Well, my concern mostly is the fact that it will not be where they could hang out and delete us from the freedom that we've had in the past. That the children will be safe and secure. That we can go in and out of here without any fear or whatever.
Late this afternoon, we succeeded in contacting the pastor of the church, the Reverend Charles Thomas. He told us, quote, "Security will be provided at the center 16 hours a day. I plan to hire off-duty Newark police officers." However, a spokesman for the Newark Police Department says, quote, "We have never been contacted by the Reverend Thomas. We're inclined not to permit officers to work their off-duty. It's not healthy." The head of the New Jersey Division of Youth and Family Services, Tom Blattner, has not yet taken a position on the matter, yet he does indicate he may oppose the location of that methadone clinic so close to this daycare center. A community meeting is scheduled for later in the week. I'm Roseanne Coletti, Channel 2 News, Newark.
Betsy Ashton with some offbeat travel tips. How you can save some money cruising on something less than a luxury liner. What do your own emotions at a class reunion say about you? Dr. Judy Kuriansky looks at how to cope with what can be a traumatic experience. And ballet great Rudolph Nureyev joins our James Brady later on. Stay with us.
Can we talk? It seems that despite the fact that MCI goes to every other state from coast to coast, has a more up-to-date network than AT&T's, saves you a lot of money on your long-distance calls. There's still a few of you out there who haven't yet switched to MCI. Look, you can do what you want, but then don't call me and complain when you get your next long-distance bill. Call MCI. They can do something about it. I have done all I can, okay?
Make my hips slimmer.
Abs tighter. Thighs leaner. My shoulders broader.
My waist thinner.
My chest stronger. Make my
body harder.
Call now. It's 2 for 1 at Jack LaLanne European Holiday Spas.
Excuses don't give you a great body. Exercise does.
Elizabeth Taylor paid a pre-dawn visit to the grave of her former husband, Richard Burton. She tried twice to do that yesterday, but left both times because of the horde of photographers. Finally today, shielded by umbrellas carried by her aides, we're told that a sobbing Miss Taylor spent 15 minutes at Burton's graveside. Well, it truly was a breakfast of champions today as President Reagan honored our 174 Olympic medal winners at a special Los Angeles breakfast this morning.
You're heroes, every one of you, living proof of what happens when America sets its sights high and says, let's create a little excellence. And you gave us moments that we'll never forget.
All the medal winners and their coaches have now set out on a 5-city tour, which will bring them to New York City for a ticker tape parade on Wednesday. Carolyn,
Good to hear that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Smooth as silk.
Frank, it's an honor and pleasure indeed to have you amongst us. Look forward to many great years.
25 at least.
Now let's change the weather. Okay. You're picking on me already. Just ahead, the latest from the courtroom of the John DeLorean trial. Dave Monsees in Nassau County is offering some workers a big incentive to retire early.
There's a new gasoline that will eliminate knocking in virtually every car on the road. And it's coming. It's a gasoline that will help get top performance out of your car. And it's coming. It's the highest octane sold by any major oil company in America. And it's coming. But it's not coming from Amoco or Exxon or Mobil or Shell. It's coming from Sunoco. New 93.5 Ultra, the ultimate in octane. And you can get it now.
I've vacationed all over the world, but one of the best vacations I've ever had I'm sharing with a friend. It's a place with beautiful forests and parks, mountains and lakes, the longest stretch of white sand beach in America, and some of the finest oceanfront resort hotels in the world.
This is a very special place to both of us, isn't it, Brooke?
I think where you live is always special, Governor Kane. New Jersey's not only our home, but a perfect vacation spot.
New Jersey and you, perfect together.
Know what's missing in Pringles light potato chips? I love the fact you get an ordinary potato chip. Know what else? You'll never miss it.
Know what else is missing in Pringles Light? A lot of the salt you get in many ordinary chips. You'll never miss it.
You know what's not missing in Pringles Light? You guessed it.
Pringles Light in the silver can. Less fat, less salt, and so much flavor you'll never miss what's missing.
There was an unexpected break today in jury deliberations in the cocaine trafficking trial of former automaker John DeLorean. The U.S. courthouse in Los Angeles had to be evacuated this morning after a man called and threatened to blow up the building. Judge Robert Takasugi said the caller demanded the legalization of marijuana, but did not direct his threat at the DeLorean trial. The 12-member jury was taken to lunch while police searched the building. It's not clear at this point whether deliberations will resume later today or tomorrow in Los Angeles.
Nassau County is making offers to its employees which many of them cannot refuse. The county wants veteran employees to retire early in exchange for expanded benefits. Our Long Island correspondent Dave Monsees reports.
It is a one-time only offer. Any Nassau County employee, 55 or older, can retire early between September 15th and November 15th with as much as 3 years extra seniority provided toward his or her pension. Someone with 17 years service can collect a pension as if 20 years had been spent on the job. New York State did it last year, and retirements tripled.
We feel that it's going to give opportunities to new young people to come in, give a chance of a person who is going to think about retirement or close to it. It's going to give him a little extra incentive for doing that. He'll pick up about 6% more on his retirement when he does go.
Over the long haul, the county estimates it will save some $5 million with early retirement as older, senior-level, top pay scale employees are replaced by younger workers at a lower pay grade.
I like my job, and I basically like working in the county. It's almost been making it too attractive for me to continue to work.
The enticement is hard to resist, while others wrestle with giving up their careers before they planned.
It's very difficult for me. I enjoy my work. I like the people I'm working with. I've been in the controller's office for 17 years, and to me, it's been a great place to work.
Might this man take early retirement? He's the one taking applications in the controller's office from prospective retirees.
I am 72 years of age, and I plan to retire as long as I am an effective employee. I can provide necessary services to the county and to the people.
The County Workers Union sees early retirement as a blessing, making room for new workers. Now, all this is happening before the Nassau Board of Supervisors has voted on whether or not to adopt early retirement. But if it does, it could open up a whole new scope to early retirement, the ability of any municipality, of any school district, of any village to consider early retirement for itself. Dave Monsees, Channel 2 News in Mineola.
And coming up next, a warning about some of those new cordless telephones. And Betsy Ashton tells you how to take a slow boat to almost anywhere on vacation.
The road to riches starts at the dime.
Round out your financial future with low-cost Savings Bank life insurance at the dime. Term, whole life, and many other insurance services are available. And for certain ages and plans, no medicals are required. Best of all, you can't be turned down. SBLI. It's easy to buy.
The road to riches starts at the dime.
A motorist waited atop one of San Francisco's steepest hills for a cable car yesterday. Then he gunned his engine and slammed into the cable car at 60 miles an hour. The man was killed instantly. The cable car was hurled backwards for 2 blocks before it finally came to a stop. Screaming passengers were sent sprawling. 30 people were hurt, most of them tourists. Police in San Francisco say the driver rammed the cable car head-on, and they are calling it a suicide.
A doctor in St. Louis is suing the maker of a cordless telephone for $1.25 million. He says the device cost him most of the hearing in his left ear. Dr. Will Gearhart filed a federal lawsuit, so the results could help set a precedent, in fact. In Washington, the FDA says it has received 120 complaints from people who say that cordless phones have left them somewhat deaf. Uniden, the particular company which is being sued, says the problem is incorrect use of their phones. Some people forget to flip the switch that keeps the phone from ringing directly into the ear.
Among many things for which summertime is, vacation time is one of them. Some people go to the shore, and some go to the mountains, and some go to the flats. But if you want to see the world, consumer editor Betsy Ashton has a boat trip that's a lot less expensive than the standard cruise.
This is not the Pacific Princess. It does not have a swimming pool, shuffleboard deck, or a disco. But for 6 passengers, this freighter will be a kind of love boat. It will offer them round-trip passage from Brooklyn to several ports in Europe and the Middle East, plus the serenity of at least 30 days at sea. Washington Post reporter Tom Zito brought 2 years' worth of notes and 2 computers on board. He's going to finish a book on this voyage.
It's the only way I know in 1984 to really get away from telephones. It's just a good way to get some writing done. There aren't that many distractions on a freighter.
Each passenger gets a stateroom with a view, a private bath, and a refrigerator that will be stocked by the steward with nighttime snacks. They eat meals at a special passenger's table in the officer's dining room. This is no Lutece, but the food is simple and good. Passengers say they get special treatment on freighters because they are just 1 or 2 among 6 passengers. They say freighters have other advantages over cruise ships in the ports.
When you go in on a cruise ship with several hundred people or 1,000 people pouring off, all the cabs, all the souvenir shops, all the restaurants seem to up their prices to make the most of the crowd. When you get off on a freighter, you just melt into the people who happen to be around the dock or the town. They don't even notice you, and so you don't have that inflation to contend with.
What's all this going to cost you? $3,500 a person. But that breaks down to roughly $65 a day for the transportation to Europe, the Middle East, and back, hotel, and all meals included. It's a good deal when you figure it that way. Freighter travel is so popular that to get on board, you have to get your name on a long waiting list.
You must anticipate a year and a half.
How many people are waiting ahead of you?
Well, there are a number of people that are going to be waiting ahead of you, but depending on their flexibility, can they move at the last minute? If we get a cancellation, will they be readily available? If you're more flexible and more readily available, the better your chances are going to be.
There are about 60 passenger-carrying freighters like the Lash Italia that operate out of U.S. ports. Prices vary from $50 to $100 a day. Voyages run from 3 to 8 weeks, depending on whether the cargo is going to Europe, South America, or the Orient. Freighter travel is not for everybody. Passengers tend to be well-educated people with flexible schedules. Retired folks, students, writers, artists. People with hobbies to fill the idle hours. If this appeals to you, contact the Travel Tips Cruise and Freighter Association during weekdays at 212-939-2400. Betsy Ashton, Channel 2 News.
Potentially faulty seatbelt design prompted Ford Motors to announce 2 recalls today involving more than 400,000 Escort, Lynx, Tempo, and Topaz models.
Just ahead, a different kind of recall, recalling your high school days. Clinical psychologist Dr. Judy Kuriansky will look at the emotional ups and downs of attending a class reunion and what you can do to cope with the pressures and the pleasures.
About an hour then?
When he's late bringing home the bacon.
Another hour.
His favorite dish
Another hour.
becomes your least favorite to clean.
Yuck.
But only Sunlight dishwashing liquid has the juice of 1 whole lemon to do 1 tough job. Lemon Sunlight cuts baked on, caked on, stuck on food. Even grease.
About an hour.
Lemon Sunlight with 1 whole lemon to do 1 tough job.
is back. The incomparable, the one and only Nurea returns to Broadway for just 13 performances beginning August 16th at the Gershwin Theater. Nurea, with friends from the major companies of the world in an exciting program of ballet masterworks. Get your tickets now for Nureyev and Friends at the Gershwin Theater, or charge them by phone. Call Charge It 944-9300.
Can get a Dan and Body. You can get a Dan and Body. Your body can be a Dan and Body. My body can be a Dan and Body. You can get a Dan and Body.
There's a Dan Body in everybody. Just exercise and eat good foods like Dan yogurt. Unlike some yogurts, it's low in fat with no artificial anything.
You can get a Dan Body. Wow!
Some startling new figures today on births to unwed mothers in New York City. The city health department reports that 1 out of every 3 babies in the city were born out of wedlock last year. That is triple the ratio that was just 2 decades ago. The statistics also show that more than 1/4 of the 1983 out-of-wedlock births were to women 19 years old and younger. City and urban planning experts are concerned now about these new figures, and they say that children raised by unwed mothers are more likely to lead lives of poverty and also to have a harder time educating themselves and finding jobs.
In Working It Out this evening, class reunions. Dr. Judy Kuryansky looks at how the fun of seeing old friends can also tell you a lot about yourself.
Here's to good friends.
Terrific reunion. Yeah. The last time we were here, we made history.
Seeing old buddies, remembering the good old days. Whether in this TV commercial or in real life, there's nothing like a high school reunion to tug at your heartstrings.
The fellow that took me to the senior prom is going to be there. I know he's married now. I'm curious as to what he's doing now.
Lois Barlow from Bloomfield, New Jersey, just last month was getting ready for her 20th reunion from Clifton High. She and her husband, Bruce, were both shy in those days. Though in the same class, they didn't meet till after graduation. Now married 15 years, he's a computer repairman, and she's a housewife.
I like to see if the people that are coming, I want to see who's happy with the way their lives have turned out and what they have done with their lives.
Curiosity is one major motive for wanting to attend a class reunion, as is working through one of the most common woes of adolescence, comparing yourself to others.
One has gone on to become a producer of movies.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, well, he was from my own neck of the woods, too. And you looked up to him. There was a certain, envy.
The people whom I looked up to, I think, were the athletes, the scholars.
You said the flirts, too.
The flirts, sure. They're the handsome ones and the pretty girls and the handsome fellas. Really anxious to see if they're all still pretty and handsome, too, after 20 years. I don't know.
Hey, you look very different. I don't look any different. Come on. Oh, I look different.
Reunions like this one in Chicago answer that proverbial question, what do they look like now? And they can provide comfort in this 1980s world of alienation.
You see these faces, and suddenly they remind you that there was a whole stratum of experience, very important to you, that's been just blocked off or concealed. And you wonder what happened to that portion of your life.
Back to your roots, you can feel more connected to yourself and to others. That is, if you can find them.
I have no idea who it is. They're not coming anyway, so...
Tracking down her 1,000 classmates wasn't easy for Lois Barlow and the rest of her committee in Clifton, but they found about 70% of the alums. Now, since reunions are becoming more and more popular, a new business in Chicago, Class Reunion Incorporated, run by a husband and wife team, will do the dirty detective and planning work for you for $2 a head, as they did for these grads of Schurz High. Though it rained buckets that morning in New Jersey of the Clifton High reunion, Lois Barlow and her husband were pleased that after her efforts, 200 grads showed up. That big-time movie producer Bruce once envied, Lonnie Maxwell, was there. And Dennis Fetko, who now calls himself Dr. Dog, and Council's Canines in California. And even Paula and Chick, who own the local pizza parlor in Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey, came. Though their jobs and hometowns were very different now, they shared a past and a present desire to feel good about themselves.
We feel a lot more mature than we were 20 years ago, and we sort of accept each other person to person rather than, well, here's an athlete or here's a scholar.
Everyone's life is different, and to some people, I'm sure that if Ronnie Maxwell or some of the other graduates came out, they'd say, nice but very boring. But you have to be happy with your own life.
Dr. Judith Kuriansky, Channel 2 News.
Millionaire philanthropist Percy Ross used his money yesterday to make one family in Georgia very happy. Ross, who writes the syndicated column Thanks a Million, got a letter from the Williams family saying they would not be able to celebrate the eldest member's 110th birthday because of health and financial reasons. Well, Ross footed the bill for the affair. He even showed up in person to wheel in a giant birthday cake with 110 candles. That in honor of James Williams from Valdosta, Georgia.
When we return, Dr. Frank Field updates his forecast. Earl Ubell takes us to a special playground where handicapped children can play right alongside other children.
This campaign button is sponsored by Toyota's 1984 Cars and Trucks.
Mr. Republican, Mr. American, I present my friend Bob Taft.
1952 was Senator Bob Taft's last hurrah. Once again, the good loser at the convention. This time to Dwight Eisenhower. 4 times Bob Taft was a serious contender. 4 times he failed to win the nomination.
Behold the Doubting Thomases. They don't believe anything you tell them about cars.
No way.
They don't believe you can get a roomy front-wheel drive car that's affordable and gets great gas mileage, too. Impossible. Then we showed them the Toyota Corolla, the high-mileage sedan that's roomy and downright affordable.
Come on, how can Corolla give you so much for so little?
It's just a Toyota tradition.
We believe. We believe.
This Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Nassau Coliseum, come see the world of tomorrow in consumer electronics and appliances. It's the New York 1984 Audio-Video Consumer Electronics Appliance Show and Sale. It's the largest gathering of manufacturers demonstrating the latest in stereos, computers, telephones, appliances, projection TVs, and VCRs. This is the one and only show of its kind. Super show prices plus clinics, demonstrations, and celebrities. See it. The New York Audio-Video Consumer Electronics Appliance Show and Sale at the Nassau Coliseum. Half-price tickets at all new Mark and Lewis stores.
Know how to spice up your favorite recipes? Hi, I'm Chef Turl, and today I'm going to show you how to add new zest to all your favorite dishes. With new Tumamina, the spicy sprout. New Tumamina is rich in vitamins A and vitamin C, and loaded with minerals. So toast it in a salad, sip out a dip, or even spice omelets. Tumamina is even good by itself, and you love it too. Try new Tumamina, the sprout with a spicy surprise.
Available in supermarkets.
After 383 books, the queen of romance fiction, Barbara Cartland, is trying something new now. Her latest book, Princess to the Rescue, is a pop-up picture book for kids. Miss Cartland says she dictated this 1,200-word book in less than an hour at Camfield Place. That is her English estate, also the place where Beatrix Potter wrote Peter Rabbit at the turn of the century. Says Barbara Cartland, all my novels are fairy tales. We all want happy endings.
The brightest of playgrounds can seem like the cruelest obstacle course to a disabled youngster who cannot join in when other kids play. A little imagination by the Parks Department, however, has begun to make a big difference, as Health and Science Editor Earl Ubell reports.
A beautiful summer day. Children shrieking with pleasure in a new playground. But this playground in Corona, Queens, is a very special place. Able-bodied and disabled children play side by side on equipment that can be used by the lame and the blind.
It's exciting, and other people can come in it, like handicapped people and regular people. There's a sign in the beginning of the park that says, Park for all children. So then it's for all children. Anybody. Even me. Up and down, Carrie. Come on, that's it. Good girl.
bridge move.
Daddy, did you like that?
The dream of a playground for all children began 10 years ago. The city's planning and parks departments joined experts on the handicap to build a place where any child could play. Costing $3.7 million, it opened in May.
The disabilities fade when they come to the playground. It's not so much the fact that a child's in a wheelchair, but the fact that the child gets around using wheels instead of using his legs.
Here, children can find many different play areas. A monkey bar with platforms, so a child who can't use his legs can use his arms. In this rope cage with soft cushions, children can play a jungle fantasy, either reaching for the sky or rolling on mats. Psychologists from City University want to know if disabled children can be put in the mainstream of children's play. They want to know if this playground works.
We are unable to tell you right now. We're looking at, are there a variety of social opportunities for different children? Are there a variety of play opportunities for different children? And this will have implications for not only this playground, but for playgrounds in New York City and across the country.
It's working out wonderfully. The children really enjoy it. We're getting a lot of positive feedback from the children and the teachers, as well as the parents that come here during the day.
And of course, the children have their own thoughts. You play with the handicapped people?
Yes.
And what do you find?
That they could be just like other people. I think it was fun here, and I like it here. And that's all.
I saw a little boy crying as he left the playground, and he was a disabled boy in a wheelchair, and he said, I don't want to go, I want to stay and play. And I think that says it all.
Earl Ubell, Channel 2 News.
Fire destroyed a fun house and a hot dog stand on an amusement pier in Wildwood. It happened early this morning. More than 100 firemen battled this blaze as the flames climbed 100 feet up into the air, but no one, fortunately, was injured. Another of the casualties, though, was a fiberglass water slide, which was melted by the intensity of the heat, that fire in Wildwood. And lightning sparked a series of brush fires this weekend across the northwest part of the country. More than 100,000 acres of wilderness were blackened in Idaho by some 30 fires, which burned out of control till last night. Fires also were reported in Oregon and in Washington. A major brush fire near Richland, Washington, forced a nuclear test facility to be shut down as a precaution. Folks are feeling the effects of this weather all across the country, Frank.
Indeed. We're lucky.
Comparatively?
Well, yes, yeah. Because out there they've got temperatures in the Dakotas over 100 degrees now, as we speak.
Is this humidity hitting some sort of record, though, with the days we've had?
No, this is a typical August weather.
Days.
I mean, what can you say when you live in New York? You get it, and it's changeable, and you can't really miss the forecast because no matter what you forecast, you will get it. A lot of improvement coming our way. I'll have more on that later on. Back to you, Carol.
Thank you, Frank.
You know, you do that so smoothly, one would almost have the idea you've done this before. It's been rehearsed. I was in here rehearsing all day today, that same forecast. No, I didn't. It's Frank, you report the weather.
I don't make it.
Does this affect your mood as much as it affects the rest of us who just have to endure it rather than
right now, I'm in the wrong camp. I'm hyper. Being here with you and Carol. But after, isn't that? And I also got a cut, so back to you.
Okay. There is still much more ahead this evening. Right now, for a look at the stories we're working on for Channels News at 6, to the newsroom, Ronald Smith.
Plus shopping for the best bargains without ever leaving your home. Tales of these and other stories coming up tonight at 6.
Up next, Dan Dorfman on taxes and politics and how much taxes will probably go up next year, no matter who is in the White House, according to Dorfman. Stay with us.
A diamond says, I love you in a very special way.
SMA's Great August Sale. 60% or more off. 1.5 carat rounds, $3.75. 2 carat pairs, $9.99. 3 carat marquise, $14.95. Earrings, 3/4 carat, $1.99. 1 carat, $2.89. Diamond rings, 1 carat, as low as $2.99.
I love my new diamond. Love deserves a diamond from SMA.
Call for appointment today.
You know how a little coin can win you up to $25,000? It's so easy.
You gotta scratch it, smash it. You could be the one to cash it. Play Scratch for Cash Wingo in the New York Post.
Imagine over $3 million is waiting to be won. There are thousands of chances to win, and you can win any weekday. So, get your game card ready and...
Play Crash for Cat Wingo in the New York Post.
The Grand Union Price Finder helps you find the best regular prices. The Grand Union Red Dot helps you find the best weekly prices. This week's Red Dot specials include hefty trash bags, 10 count, only 99 cents. Dorman's American Singles, 12-ounce package, just $1.19. Scott Big Roll Towels, 119 sheet roll, buy one, get one free with coupon. The Grand Union Price Finder, Red Dot weekly specials. Grand Union helps you find the best prices.
Today, Mayor Koch declared he's looking to put some of the city's luxury store managers in jail. It's all part of a crackdown on sales tax cheats. Recent studies show that some luxury stores shipping their sales out of state nearly 100% of the time. The mayor says that reveals a deliberate policy of trying to get around the New York tax law. And he says the city is now using computer matchers and undercover agents to try to prove that case in court. Today, Koch announced that 3 as-yet unidentified stores have been referred to the state for possible prosecution of tax laws.
President Reagan is now conceding that he may also raise taxes next year if reelected, but he calls that a last resort at this point. His remarks are the latest volley in a war of election words between him and Walter Mondale. Our business editor, Dan Dorfman, who is not running for president but is entitled to an opinion, has been looking into this question of tax hikes for next year. He has some interesting results for us tonight. Dan?
You know what's really significant about this, Carol? The President of the United States is finally giving us some straight talk on an issue that affects us all.
He's conceding he may have to.
And it's long overdue. I mean, you're not talking to a bunch of buffoons when you talk to the public out there tonight.
True.
Now, you know, it continues to be the hot issue of the campaign, and it's getting hotter. In brief, will we or won't we get a tax hike in '85? Now, Mondale's been saying absolutely yes if he gets in. Reagan has been saying absolutely no if he wins again. Now, though, he's hedging, saying he will consider one, but only if it goes hand in hand with cuts in government spending. In other words, friends, the facts of life are obvious. One way or another, we're in for a tax boost, whoever wins. Call it tax reform, revenue enhancement, or whatever. But it's coming. Now, how does it affect you and me? But whoever wins, you can be darn sure we're all going to get socked for something. Carol?
Just being warned may help. Thank you very much, Dan. Just ahead, dance legend Rudolph Nureyev joins us live here in the studio. He'll be visiting with James Brady.
When you're discouraged, feeling pressured, it's time to ask for help. That's why we're here for you, the young people. The Main Street Counseling Center. Reach out.
You're looking at something unique because inside this bean is baked-in homemade taste. It's a B&M baked bean. And only B&M beans are baked in a thick, rich brown sugar sauce in a real brick oven for 7 hours. It takes that long to bake our homemade taste into every bean. And if you want more homemade taste than that, just have a whole serving. B&M, baked in homemade taste in every bean.
Hi, I'm John Gambling, and I can assure you that nothing makes a woman look more beautiful than a magnificent Flemington fur.
Big August sale now on.
Now at Beefsteak Charlie's, you get all the barbecue baby back ribs you can eat. Baked potato, unlimited shrimp and salad, and beer, wine, or sangria, all for $9.99. The new Beefsteak Charlie's.
My daughter and I get energy, natural protein, and vitamins B and E from Kretschmer wheat germ. Add it to your diet, add it to your life.
Abbie Hoffman now says that he wonders if people under age 30 can be trusted. The radical yippie leader of the 60s told Newsweek magazine that today's generation of students are cynical and lack commitment to social change. Hoffman says they have designer brains, in his words. He adds, quoting now, "I think the reason a lot of young people are against nuclear war is because it would screw up their careers." Those words from Abbie Hoffman. Well, from that familiar face of the 1960s to the women who would like to be chosen the face of the 80s. That's the name of the international contest held each year by the Ford Modeling Agency. This morning, hundreds of women ages 17 through 21 came to Bloomingdale's, where entry blanks are available for the next 2 weeks for this contest. Also at Bloomingdale's today, past winners Renee Simonson and Carrie Miller. They have been on the covers of Vogue, Glamour, Mademoiselle, and they've also made the big time at Channel 2 News at 5. It's been more than 20 years now since Rudolf Nureyev first danced his way onto the international ballet scene. His name is a famous one now. Since then, the Russian dancer has appeared with many of the best dance companies in the world, doing some of the best dancing in the world. And now he's bringing his talents to Broadway in a show called Nureyev and Friends. And tonight, we welcome him here with James Brady.
Rudy, you're over here. You just flew in from Athens?
From Athens, yes.
Were they excited about the Olympics over there or not?
Well, they were. I was excited. I had to stay every night till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning watching them.
You know what I thought when I was watching the gymnastics and the high jump and even the basketball and the high dive? There's a lot of ballet in some athletics.
There's a lot of similar movements.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't, to make movements, it doesn't make a dance, make a phrase. It's something else.
What makes the dance?
It's a phrase, like a sentence, like musical phrase. I mean, a lot of sounds, notes, they don't make a music. You have to make music, you have to create music. You have to make dance.
When you got back here today, you arrived this morning, did you go right to work?
I wanted to, but I didn't.
You didn't? Did you get some rest?
Yes, I went to...
Now, you opened Thursday night at the Gershwin Theater, and you're going to dance with, 4 or 5 different friends, as they
friends,
say.
Yes.
Some people say that great ballet masters like Balanchine were too tough on their dancers, especially the women, and they drove them...
Dance's life cannot be soft, you know. You can't make it. Dance is not made from soft stuff.
You have to be tough.
You have to be tough. You have to physically and mentally get ready.
I think it's amazing that you're still awake. Is New York, this is your 9th season on Broadway, is New York a city that excites you?
Yes, it does.
What is it about New York?
They say it's kind of electricity we have. New York, before everything else, is a dance city. There is so many great choreographers, a lot of very interesting dancers and companies, and public is trained in dance. Yes, they're bitten by this bug.
They're bitten by the ballet bug. I have to ask you this, Rudolph. Before you leave New York, do you plan to go up to Central Park and see the break dancers? Do you know what they are?
Yes. Well, when I was dancing in Spoleto, there was a group of American
break dancers?
Boys. They were doing break dance.
Spinning around on their heads?
On the yes and all that. And
could you do that?
No, I don't think I would qualify for this one.
I think you qualify for everything else. Okay, so it opens Thursday night, Gershwin Theater.
Yes.
Rudolph Nureyev and Friends. Okay, it's good to see you again. Thanks very much for coming. Carol?
Thank you both. That wraps up this edition of Channel 2 News at 5. I'm Carol Martin. On tomorrow's broadcast, we'll meet actress Susan George. Also, Dr. Peter Salgo will have a Health Watch report dealing with new therapy for stroke victims. Our consumer expert Joan Hamburg will be along with fashions for the full-sized woman. And we'll meet Peter Gimble. He's the man who will unlock the secret of what's inside the safe of the sunken Andrea Doria. All of that and more tomorrow at 5.
And we'll tell you why a third of New York City's newborns are part of an alarming trend. And is Bed-Stuy making a comeback? Plus Betsy Ashland finding the best shopping bargains right in your own home. So stay tuned.
The Super Savers at Super Dollar are guaranteed money savers. Make a $5 purchase, bring in a Super Dollar coupon, and get your Super Saver savings. The first Super Saver, a pound of Blue Bonnet margarine for 29 cents, or a 4-roll pack of Cottonelle bath tissue for 88 cents. Use your newspaper ad coupon and get a 49-ounce box of Cheer laundry detergent for $1.59. Super Dollar, it's the place to save each and every week. Remember the double value on coupons at Super Dollar.
Does your car suffer from the uh-ohs? Maaco has the answer for you. From rust, dents, crashes, to a great paint job, Maaco brings your car back to life, all for a price lower than you'd ever expect. And accident claims? It's all part of the job at Maaco. Maaco offers paint services that start as low as $149.95. Why pay hundreds more when Maaco has a paint job to suit every car, every pocketbook, just like 2 million other Maaco customers have enjoyed. So if your car has an uh-oh, better get Maaco.
Channel 4, WTAE-TV, Pittsburgh.
Karen, give your family those vitamins. Why not? You buy cereal without sugar, jam without artificial color.
These have artificial color and sugar?
Or preservatives. Most leading vitamins do, but not Life Stage from Vicks. They're pure vitamins my family wants. Without additives, they don't. There's a women's formula with 50% more iron than one a day. A formula just for teens.
And a children's chewable without sugar.
And all pure.
I'm sold.
Life Stage, pure vitamins your family wants without additives they don't. From Vicks.
Okay, now remember, we want parents to call Kraft macaroni and cheese Kraft cheese and macaroni. Annie, this isn't going to be easy. Just tell them the cheese should come first, because it's the cheese sauce that makes it taste so good.
Kraft macaroni and cheese dinner, made with genuine Kraft cheddar. What could taste better?
Let's just say we explain everything over and over, and they still won't call it Kraft cheese and macaroni. Then what? Tell them it'll clean up your room.
Kraft cheese and macaroni.
Save 51% at Pittsburgh's Ultimate Fitness Complex, Scandinavian Health and Racket. Maybe we should call this 36,000 square foot facility the ultimate adult playground. We'll have all the equipment and facilities you'll need to feel like a kid again. And for a limited time only, you can save 51% on a charter membership. Call now to reserve these savings. 833-7200. Enjoy aerobics, nautilus, swimming, jogging, racquetball, and much more. 51% off. Call now, only at Scandinavian, where America comes for fitness.
Here's excitement. Another great buy from Walker Pontiac AMC in Mount Lebanon. The price is $78.77 for the Walker Sunbird. That's $78.77 for Walker Sunbird with tinted glass, side window defoggers, and sports mirrors. Plus, air conditioning, automatic transmission, power steering and brakes, tilt wheel, AM/FM stereo, bucket seats, deluxe wheel covers, and much, much more. The Walker Sunbird, just $78.77 at Walker Pontiac AMC in Mount Lebanon.
3 times the softness and April freshness.
A cap that doesn't drip? Low price, too? Impossible!
That's what women said when we filled this handy little bottle with all the softness and April freshness of this bottle 3 times the size. Introducing new Triple Concentrated Downy with 3 times the softness and April freshness in every drop. A new no-drip cap, and it costs less than regular Downy.
Can it work like my Downy?
Sure, with 1/3 as much.
Same Downy softness, same April freshness.
Love this cap. It doesn't drip. All that? And costs less, too? Incredible!
April Fresh Downy. Regular and new money-saving Triple Concentrated.
My old yellow dog looked better than my new yellow floor. This is Thunder, the day we got him. Here he is later doing his first trick. And was I disappointed? Not with Thunder, with my floor. Just look at the difference in color. When Mom saw the slide, she said dirt got ground in those crevices and dulled the color. So she suggested spick and span every time I clean. Yes, even for my no-wax floor. Wow! Spick and span cleaned deep into those crevices and safely lifted that ground and dirt away. Now look at Thunder, and just look at the difference in floor color. Before spick and span, after spick and span. And what a marvelous improvement. In my floor, not my dog.
Spick and span every time helps show your floor's true colors.
You cook a beautiful meal. You want to put a price on it so everybody will come dig in. And Long John Silver's does.
Make the Long John Silver's great seafood escape.
It's our 3-piece fish dinner.
We start with 1, 2, 3 crispy fish fillets, add hush puppies, and fries, and fresh... Where's the coleslaw?
Just made it.
Hey, out there, you can't drive past Long John Silver's 3-piece fish dinner. That's a lot of good eating for the money.
Did you know coffee can give you bad breath? Truth is, most anything you eat or drink can turn on you and give you bad breath more often than you think. That's why I carry Chlorets, the breath deodorant. Chlorets has Actazole with chlorophyll, which helps your mouth's freshening power clean up bad breath fast. It's breath protection that tastes great. Of course, Chlorets costs more, but it's worth it. Chlorets, the breath deodorant, because you have bad breath more often than you think.
Hey, what's a tough cleaning job in your kitchen? Someplace you'd use Top Job.
These cabinets, they get covered by greasy dirt.
Right, but greasy dirt's everywhere, like walls.
Wow.
And no wax floors and...
Countertops, appliances.
Sure.
It's nearly all over.
In fact, on the toughest baked-on greasy dirt, like on this range hood, Top Job by the bucket cleans better than the leading pines in ammonia.
Say, if Top Job cleans so much so well,
Yeah?
shouldn't it be called Top Jobs?
Nance, I'm going to run the dishwasher.
It's not full.
Nancy White believes never run a dishwasher till it's full.
Another bowl. 3 more plates.
Not full.
The perfect way to prove new Lemon Scent Sunlight Out cleans the leading brand on tough, starchy food.
4 bowls and a platter.
Now it's full.
After sitting all day, they really need new Sunlight. In tests against the leading brand on tough, starchy food, Sunlight cleaned better.
Nice.
Now you can empty it.
New Lemon Sunlight really stands up to dishes that sit.
On your mark, get set for the great race, one of the biggest and best 10-kilometer races in the country. Sunday, September 30th from Frick Park to Point State Park. To join Pittsburgh's celebration of running, you must register before September 14th. Applications are available through City Parks and Carnegie Library branches, or call the hotline number 391-5539 to register by phone.
If you're serious about business, you're already investing a lot of time and money and effort in your career. Now think for a second. Isn't your career, your future, worth 42 cents a day more?
Save $7.50 off the cover price with a subscription to the Wall Street Journal. Order 19 weeks for $39. Phone toll-free 800-524-7000. That's 19 weeks, just $39. And save $7.50. Phone 800-524-7000.
Welcome to the Open Home Collection.
The warmth of wood, a cozy nook. For color and style, Open Home's your look.
Coordinated home fashions with an American country look. That's Open Home at Sears.
Beautiful shades, a comfy chair. Friendly rooms with special flair.
Come see all these Open Home designer ideas for your living and dining room, bedroom and bath at Sears.
There's more for your life
With Open Home.
at Sears.
Don't talk about my wife that way.
We just told Robinette Tabak if she's got cotton, she could do better for her family wash.
My fabric softener is the only thing that I've found that works that great on my husband's shirts.
Compare these all-cotton shirts. One done in your fabric softener, the other in Final Touch fabric softener. Which is better?
They're nice and soft. This shirt here is definitely whiter. It's Final Touch.
I know, I can't believe it.
For a soft, whiter wash, add the Final Touch. Now with a new, fresh, clean scent.
I'm going to go home and rewash his shirts.
Feel it.
I never felt clean like this.
A clean so exceptional, no soap can match it.
Feel it.
A clean so clean you can feel the difference on your skin.
Feel that clean.
It's Zest Deodorant Bar. It's not a soap, but a better way to clean. Look, in this special demonstration designed to make soap film visible, Zest rinses cleaner, and you'll feel the difference. Go on. Feel it yourself. A clean so clean you can feel the difference.
If you're a working woman, too, I'd like to share something with you. A wonderful monthly magazine called Working Woman. Working Woman, like us. If you're serious about your career, Working Woman is serious about helping you. Do you want more pay, more respect on the job, faster advancement? Working Woman can help you get them. Every month, Working Woman opens your eyes to the business world, becoming a leader, improving management techniques, career change opportunities, office politics, handling your money, balancing your career and personal life. And when you order Working Woman, you'll also get free with your paid subscription, Boss Lady, a book by a woman at the top that tells you how to get there, too. If you're serious about your career, if you want to achieve success, Working Woman is serious about helping you. Here's how to order.
Get the next 12 issues of Working Woman for only $12. That's half the newsstand price. Just phone 800-238-7000 toll-free. That's 12 issues of Working Woman for only $12. Phone 800-238-7000 now.
Hey, Jimmy Joe, thought you had the thickest, spiciest barbecue sauce around.
That's right, son.
You've got some new competition.
Huh. New Kraft, thick and spicy. Looks like trouble.
Thick enough?
Stands up to my drumstick test. Clings like crazy.
And spices.
I see 'em. Ooh-wee. And I taste 'em. Jimmy Joe.
You have done it again.
Well, now, Elma, now, what'd you expect?
New Kraft Thick and Spicy Barbecue Sauce.
Sure lives up to its name.
You're witnessing the birth of a whole new kind of Listermint. The first product good enough to replace Listermint mouthwash. Introducing Listermint with fluoride. It takes care of your teeth while it takes care of your breath. Reaches behind and between teeth to protect against cavities and bad breath.
Fluoride for your teeth.
Mouthwash for your breath.
All in one Listermint.
Now, Listermint becomes new Listermint with fluoride. It takes care of your teeth while it takes care of your breath.
There's a zesty part of you in everything you do, and that's what makes you different from the rest. Because you live with zest, you love good seasons best, for a taste that gives you more than others do.
It comes from all the herbs and spices they use, more than the leading bottled Italian. And when I make it fresh, they just burst into life. Nothing makes a salad zestier.
It's a zest that's in good seasons that makes good seasons best.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jim Scott.
And I'm Faith Daniels. Coming up on the next edition of Action News at Noon, if you're one of the down and out, we'll find out about new help for the unemployed in Pittsburgh.
And I'll take a look at what's happening in the sports world, also a bit of consumer advice for you.
And I'm Lynn Cullen, and I'll be digging into our mailbag here at Channel 4 to find out what's on your minds.
So join us on Action News at Noon. We'll be looking for you.
Go on, admit it. You love camping.
Yeah, but my hands are really roughing it.
Relax, I brought Wondra.
My sister, the skin lotion expert.
Really? For those rough, dry hands, Wondra's the best.
Better than this?
Better than all the top lotions. Wondra's the best for relieving rough, dry skin. Try it.
Wondra has the most moisturizing glycerin of all leading lotions, and Wondra is the best at turning rough, dry hands soft and smooth.
You're right. Wondra is the best for rough, dry hands.
Try Wondra. It's the best leading lotion.
Do you know that over 150,000 adults in Allegheny County can't read these simple signs? 150,000. But the Greater Pittsburgh Literacy Council is doing something about it, and they need your help. Become a volunteer tutor. You don't need a teaching background. The council will train you. You can also support their programs by making a donation. Your gift of time and money will help someone lead a more productive life. For more information, call 661-READ. R-E-A-D.
There will be dollar bargains aplenty at Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh's used textbook sale August 18th through September 8th. Call 622-3131 for details.
Channel 4, WTAE-TV, Pittsburgh.
We would have gotten wiped out that day if it hadn't been for the Air Force. They came in, they dropped napalm all over the place. It got like an oven with the heat.
Time Life Books and Boston Publishing bring you the Vietnam Experience.
We went to Vietnam with a pretty noble purpose, to help the Vietnamese people stop communist aggression.
The Vietnam Experience, the first book series that puts the war into historical perspective.
Everywhere you went, you felt like you were going to be attacked, and a lot of times I wish I could, I would be shot just so I could get it over with.
These are the books that let you take a close look at something many wanted to forget.
When one of my men got hurt, there was always an incredible feeling of frustration. We wanted to get even.
But who were they fighting? What were they fighting for? Find out as you re-examine the battles, the politics, the people. Each book brings you closer to the answers, starting with America Takes Over. So call toll-free and take another look at the Vietnam Experience.
I love this country. It was a great honor to serve in Vietnam.
We never said no to Fritos till we said yes to the best.
Planters corn chips.
We never said no to Fritos till Planters won our test.
Sorry, Fritos, but in a national taste test against your king size, corn chip lovers said Planters king size are not only crunchier, they taste better too.
We never said no to Fritos till we said yes to the best.
Planters new king size corn chips.
Nabisco.
I'm lost and lonely, scared and sad, trembling at the thought of making you mad. My love is yours, but at times you're so cold. If life's like this, take me before I grow old.
Joey was an abused child.
At 12 years old, he ran away from home 3 times. At 17, he was spending all night on the street. At 21, he committed his first armed robbery. At 25, he was serving 15 years in prison. Joey was an abused child, and that abused childhood influenced what happened to him later. Yet child abuse can be prevented. Help us get to the heart of the problem.
Joy in the abused child's fight, put an end to their sleepless night.
Right to Prevent Child Abuse, Chicago.
Channel 4, WTAE-TV, Pittsburgh.
Good morning. At this time, WTAE-TV presents Meditations. Our speaker this morning is the Reverend Beryl T. Choi.
Jesus once said, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." I have always thought of meekness as being unassuming. A meek person is one who does not magnify their own importance by taking themselves too seriously or standing upon dignity. The person who exemplifies that for me is a man named Agri. Agri was an African, intensely proud of his nation, longing to serve his people, very dignified as so many Africans are. He had a great sense of humor. He sought to bring new opportunities to his people by offering education to Africans and building up good relations between black and white people. He used to say, "Laughing is the way to go through life." It is the positive side of Jesus' law of non-resistance. He also once said, "I need to see the joke as I travel around, or I would be overwhelmed by the unfriendliness and insults of white people and their distrust of black people." The truly meek are always laughing at the hurts and hatreds of humanity because they're untouched by them. The reward of meekness is breathtaking. Jesus said, "They shall inherit the earth." Napoleon once remarked that the empire of Jesus, founded on love, survived world empires. But world empires themselves, founded on force, toppled to swift ruin. This beatitude reminds us that the true leaders are those who have the true humility, that does trust and is not easily provoked. Worldly leaders are so often afraid of losing their power and of having their subjects rebel against them. The meek rule in quite a different way. An erstwhile Archbishop of Canterbury, William Temple, once said that true humility can be very effective because it delivers us from anxiety. Anxiety is surely the chief cause of weakness, and to center our lives on the majesty of God and God's love would lead us to true meekness or humility. And so we will learn the secret of true living, to have confidence in ourselves and in our living, and this surely is to inherit the earth.
WTAE-TV has just presented Meditations. Our speaker has been the Reverend Beryl T. Choi. You are tuned to television station WTAE-TV in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, owned and operated by the Hearst Corporation. WTAE-TV operates on Channel 4 with a frequency of 66 to 72 megahertz by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. We invite your comments and suggestions on our signal. Our studios and offices are located at 400 Ardmore Boulevard in Wilkinsburg, and our transmitter is in Elizabeth Township. The Hearst Corporation also owns and operates studio transmitter link KGL96, located at 400 Ardmore Boulevard. WTAE-TV now concludes its broadcast activities for today. The staff and management bid you a very pleasant good night. We invite you now to tune to 1250 WTAE Radio for Nighttime America with Bob Dearborn, live via satellite from New York.